welcome in. And hi, Jimmy, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well today. How's everyone's week? Hi, Gwen, how are you? Yeah, I had a really chill week, so honestly, I don't really have any like things to update, like I just existed. um, I had actually I had a kind of like a stressful time at work, or like it wasn't stressful, it was just like annoying. Something like broke, um, and then I was like tasked with like handling it, like making sure it all gets like resolved and stuff. But it was like a whole disaster. I think it's still not fixed, so but I don't think it's my responsibility anymore. But it was like on Thursday, I was just very busy, just like dealing with all that, and I'm like, I don't like having responsibility at work, like I just want to like do my own work at my own pace, and then like no one talks to me. But um yeah, I guess they had some issues, so it wasn't my fault, but I had to take the lead because all my coworkers in Ireland had already gone to sleep or like finished work for the day, even though some of my coworkers from Ireland, I saw them online. Because of the breakage, like they were like, I saw my manager on my Google Doc at like 6 p.m. my time. So it was like 2 a.m. his time. I was like, bro, go to sleep. Like, it's okay. But he's always up late. You like the hoodie? Thank you. It's from TwitchCon. It was like made by one of the artists, so it's like real cute. um, you finished your work on somebody yesterday, so you're chilling today. Congrats, congrats. When do you're almost graduated, right? When do you finish? Yeah, no responsibilities is like not a great time. I just wanted to do my own thing, Yeah, and everyone was like, this is broken, like, like, and I was like, I know it's working. And thanks for the 29 months, Zirconian. I appreciate it. Wait, just because the Canucks keep losing? Are they losing? I haven't gotten an update because I, haven't been to my family's house since last week. But last I heard they were still on top. Should we check? I don't think they're losing. They lost 4 in a row. Wait, why are you keeping up? Zirconian's like a Canucks fan now. Seems like since he messed the emotes, this doesn't appear as the most used anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I moved it to the normal emotes and not a fake animated emote, So it should be better now. This is like how it should be. But I'm sorry for messing up your shortcut. I'm trying to make some space for some other emotes. But yeah, before I didn't have enough slots, so I put in just for you. I put in Mi Jug Sip as a not and like it was like it's technically a GIF, but it doesn't move. It doesn't move, so it's like yeah, it's animated, but it's not animated, You have one project left, and you finish around May 1st, so you graduate around June, July. That's so soon. That is so soon. You got this. It's like home stretch. That'd be really exciting. Um, and welcome in, Elijah. How are you? Graduating feels so good. Just to be like finally free. But I do kind of, as like someone who's kind of like a try hard at school. Like I kind of do miss school. I will say, like it feels like you have like a very strong purpose. Like it's like you're never like, oh, like what do I do with my life? Like you're like, oh, I mean, I feel like I need to be like productive by doing these things. Um, because I have the problem where like if I have a lot of free time, I feel like very unproductive. Like I feel like I need to like do chores or something like that. So like when I was in school, like there was always something to do. I could always start the next assignment. Um, and then if I finished all my assignments, I truly had no responsibilities. So it was great. It was great, but now I don't have this. And then like I wish I got like grades. Like can my manager give me like a grade? It just says like I just get like feedback, like and it's just like yeah, you're doing good. But like if I got a grade, maybe I'd be happy. You know, all assignments last minute and then sometimes not at all. I cannot relate. I cannot relate. I was the person like I start my assignments like the day they come out because like I have to just keep up. Like if I fall behind on one, then like all the other ones will be late too, and it was like a whole thing. So I'm like, I like meticulously plan it out, and um, I start it immediately when it comes out. But I realized some of them you can't start the day they come out because they're full of typos. Like there's so many mistakes on some of the assignments that like I learned some of them I shouldn't start them on day one because I'll eventually like just be like stuck and be like, what's like, why can't I finish this problem? But like it's just like broken. Um, so you let the other sorted people find the mistakes, and then the professors and stuff all fix it, and then I work on it. And then sometimes I leave. Sometimes like if I'm stuck on something, I'll leave it for a while, to like discuss with friends or like discuss on the forum. Like sometimes there's like a forum for like your class, right? We can ask questions. So that's sometimes it's better to wait till the end because like everyone kind of finds the same. Most of the time, like a lot of them, like you find the same one difficult, right? Like there's like a really hard question, so that's usually my strat. But I'm not a last minute person. I would stress out. A plus stream. Oh, thank you for the grade. I appreciate it. I think it's the first one I've ever heard that's want grades. I don't think so. I think there's other people like me out there. Um, Surely there is. I think people want like concrete feedback. You know, like people, because like usually at work, like you're not really sure if you're doing well. Like you're like, oh, I'm doing okay, but you know, you just said, I am. You get too worked up over deadline days. You've had a 3-day headache, and even now you already submitted, but you can't shake the stress headache. I'm sorry. I hope it goes away soon. Um, but yeah, that's also not good as well. Yeah, like if you're like even if you start early, then it could still be stressful. Not that it even if you don't leave it to the last minute, it's still it's still stressful sometimes. It just like the one thing I don't miss about school is that the one thing I miss is also the kind of thing I don't miss is like it always feels like it's like um there's always something to do. Like you never feel like you're done, right? You never feel like you can just rest, right? Because there's always gonna be something coming up. That's the one thing where I'm like, oh, like I really don't miss that. Because with work, like if you're working, unless you're like a workaholic and you like can't put your work away, like when the workday is done, you're done. You know, like you have no like outstanding responsibility and you could just start it again the next day. But with school, it's like you're never really done. And welcome in, Shikano. How are you? Unforgivable. It's okay. It's like I knew you went. I know you went. Um, there probably is. You're just the first. No way. No way. There's other people out there. There are other people out there. Trust me. Any grade enjoyers? Any grade enjoyers in the chat? They're probably too busy studying, honestly. How's the dishwasher soap shampoo treating you? It was body soap. I tried to wash my hair this morning, and I was like, why isn't it lathering? And then I realized I was using soap. And I was like, oh my god. I'm like, this is why I shouldn't shower in the morning. Because I was only like half awake apparently. And look who it is. It's Angel. How are you? How's how's Dying in Celeste? You guys submit a project proposal for the next project by next Wednesday? I know. See, it never ends. But yeah, I kind of thrive on that. But like it's also very stressful. And I like having no responsibility outside of work. But for real, you took a strength very chill. Although the cost of the hat redemption is far too high. Look, um, it used to be really cheap. I don't know how much it is now. Let me see. How do I even find it? The hat, the hat is five. Yeah, the hat is 5K. It used to be like 1K, and I'd wear it the whole stream, but it was like too much. Um, and I think 5K is a perfect amount where people don't spam it. You know? It's just like there's that inflation. Yeah, this year the what do they call it? The prime rate, the prime interest rate is just really high. So my stream just reflects that. Um, what about grape enjoyers? Grapes are pretty good, but they're sometimes very expensive at the store. Have you ever been to like the produce store and the grapes are like $10? I'm like, who's paying $10 for grapes? Those people are on a Twitch. They're doing schoolwork. Yeah, they're not playing video games. Or they are playing video games, but they play like the opposite. They don't play the same video game as me. They play like RuneScape. Okay, let me get my hat. Sorry, I left them all over there. All down here. I like grades more than pass or fail. I like to get some feedback on your work. I just like getting good grades. That's all. That's all I really care about. You're just running around a level and so lost on where to go. Oh, isn't it usually clear? I have no idea. Welcome in Yokomoto. 5K is way too much. You have like 500,000 points. Okay, I know this for a fact. What did K-pop do? I heard they're being boycotted today. I don't know what happened. Did something happen? K-pop in general? I don't think K-pop is like an entity that can do something. You know? You're gonna redeem Hu. Then I have to get up again. You see the hat here. I'd have to get up and walk over to it. They play games that don't have an end. True, true. The strings on your hoodie are people why? They are, they are. They need more stuff to do constantly. True. They're playing like MMOs. You never spend your points, so I thought I'd treat everyone to Froggy Hat. How nice of you. You're like the person at the bar that's like, I'll buy everyone's drinks. You know? What is that? Oh, it's Kermit. It's Kermit. I mean, it matches this. Look, I have a froggy here and I have a froggy on my head. I only have 197K points. You can almost afford the cosplay. The K-pop boss. Who's the K-pop boss? You know, there's not like one. Like there's not like one entity. You know, there's like it's a wide industry. There's not just one guy. Going for that 1 million points. Wait, how many do you have? Should we do more gambas? You spend channel points more than IRL money. That's not true. That is not true. The final boss of K-pop, South Korea. You mean like the president of South Korea? That doesn't make sense. That has nothing to do with K-pop. I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, 860K so far. That's a lot. That is a lot. I don't know how much I have on your channel, but I feel like I've spent. Actually, no, I do spend a fair bit. I wasn't just saving it a lot, you know. Just the entirety of South Korea, just all of it. Yeah. What is? Yeah, that's so many points. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna click on your name. Actually, I realize it's faster. Here we go. All my stat points go towards Parmas. Yeah, I think I was like redeeming random stuff, you know? Oh my god, my own stream shows up. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's my sub anniversary bike. I don't even have that many points. I only have 282. Man. That's too bad. How you got 860K? That is so much. Maybe we need to do more gambas. You can highlight your message too. That's true. That's true. But I feel like I would never spend all my points at once like that. I feel like that would stress me out. I feel like I can't make a big, like, I don't like making big purchases, you know? It's kind of scary. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I should make a redemption for 1 million, you know? Just so you can lose it all if you want to. What would be worth 1 million points? What do you guys think would be worth 1 million channel points? And don't say shave my head, because I feel like y'all are gonna say like shave my head. Spending money isn't as fun as it used to be. I bought 2 new pairs of shoes recently, but I've been trying to find like athletic shoes. So that one stuff doesn't really count because that's very like practical. But I bought like normal everyday shoes. I bought like normal everyday shoes because my current ones are getting old. That being a visionary, he's waiting for crazy redeem idea. Crazy redeem idea you have? Maybe. You went from 2K to 600K on the Quake channel doing gambas during QuakeCon and then lost it all. That's how it goes. That's how it goes with the gambling. 1 million end stream. I mean, I would end stream for 1 million, sure. I don't generally like the end stream redemption because like why would you want to end the stream? You know, like if you saved up 1 million channel points, you clearly like watching the channel. Why would you want to end? I guess it's just for fun. But like, but then it's all and then after it's done, you're like, man, the stream is over. You know, like you're like, oh, what do I do now? I'm welcome in, Maestro. How are you? A house. You mean a detached home? Is that you think you get a detached home for 1 million? It's at least 2 million. You think it's politics related? Are you still talking about K-pop? What are you said South Korea. Are you talking about like actual South Korean politics? Like the president? I do not follow that. And welcome in, P. How are you? You're doing alright. I'm glad. You gained a lot of points betting on Miju winning FNAF games? Let's go. You believed in me. You believed in me. Come on, it was a Korea boot, clearly. I feel like the weeaboos and Koreaboos would not. Something's wrong with my YouTube, by the way. It is I don't know how to describe it. It is just misformatted. Something's wrong, but it's fine. List.gamble. Double or nothing for the 2 mil? I just flip a coin. I don't think he would do that. He seems more risk adverse than that, you know. I feel like I wouldn't gamble my 1 million. I wonder what the overlap rate between weaves and Koreaboos are. I knew a few who are both. That seems like a lot. Like that seems like a lot of work. Um, like it's probably already a lot of work to be like a really intense weeb, you know? Like following Koreaboo as well. Like it seems like a lot of time and effort. You know, you need a lot of free time for that. Is the max on how much you can gamble? It's like 250K. Oh, really? Okay, maybe not then. Um, so that doesn't seem like the type to take a 50-50 risk. Tell that to his Genshin account. One time I did redeem on Genshin streamer's return stream after weeks. There was a 600K. What? Oh, you mean they redeemed end stream? And they hadn't streamed in a while and it was a returning stream? That's kind of bad, yeah. They probably should have just refunded it, honestly. Like I think maybe they were just like young or they just thought it would be funny and they like kind of didn't read the room, you know? Um yeah, I mean like I think it's like yeah, maybe I wouldn't say like they're a horrible person or anything like that, but I think the streamer should just like just refunded that, but like yeah, maybe not today. I wouldn't let people like redeem on like say I was doing like a special stream. I set up my cooking stream and I like set it all up. I wouldn't let people end stream at that point. I'd be like, no, we're not ending stream. Or if I did like a cosplay stream, you know, like ending the stream is kind of like annoying at that point. Could be considered a weeb by some people when you listen to K-pop music. I mean, just listening to K-pop music doesn't make you a Koreaboo, you know. I feel like it requires more time investment than that, you know. That's why I think it'd be hard to beat both. Welcome in, Bear. How are you? You gamble with your health by eating lots of candy. That's true. Is it a 50-50 though? I don't think so. It seems like you balance it out, you know? He's the biggest donut chatter for the longest. Yeah, I wouldn't attribute like malice to that guy, you know? Like he probably just thought it'd be funny and like didn't really like think it through or like, you know, just like kind of misread it. That's why I wouldn't like hold it against him. Imagine making a comeback stream and end stream and the mods time the user out, no refunds. Okay, well, I mean that's I feel like you know that's they're just like they're just redeeming channel points. Um, they're just redeeming the channel points that you allowed them to redeem. It's not really like against the rules, you know. I would just kind of assume like, oh, maybe it's like a kid or something, you know. 1 million play Majora's Mask. I would play Majora's Mask for 1 million. Listened to a K-pop song the other day by my own initiative. Oh, what was the song? Yeah. Um, or Elden Ring. I've already played Elden Ring. What if I listen to K-pop music and eat Korean barbecue at the same time? That's just culture. Like Korean barbecue is good. If you go to a Korean barbecue restaurant, there's like K-pop playing. You know, like there's always like Korean music playing. Unless you go to like a weird white Korean barbecue, you know? Which in that case, is it really Korean barbecue or is it just barbecue? Do you have a plan on what you're doing on tomorrow's stream? No. I want to do like a cooking stream maybe like next week or the week after or something like that, but I haven't quite planned it out. I need to have some time. Um so probably just chatting tomorrow. You thought it through, the streamer gave me many chances to take it back. I mean, like yeah, and like you know, in those situations I just like not to mean this in like a rude way, but some people are just like not the most like socially adept, you know. So like I think in those sort of situations, like I kind of just assume that you know like um I try not to assume that they're being like bad about it on purpose, you know, especially if they're like a regular person, but they're like not a regular person, like a regular on the stream, you know. I think it's called Dash by NMix. Oh, NMix is good. They can actually sing. Um, sorry, I don't mean like normal. I mean like a regular, like a regular. Like they frequent the stream. You blame the streamer for adding that redeem because when would be an appropriate time to use it? I mean, just I guess just a random stream, but like I think it's on the streamer to be like, oh, sorry, this is not the appropriate time. This is not the appropriate time to redeem it. Cause like I do that too. Like I definitely do that too. Um, like sometimes like I'll be like in the middle of something and someone will be like, oh, like can you can you like do the hat or something like that? I'm like, oh, like I actually can do it right now, you know. In that case, you just refund it. White Korean barbecue. I guess it's just barbecue. I guess it's just barbecue. Um, Texas barbecue is great. Yeah, like Southern barbecue is good as well. You took out the frog and the Velcro dish. I'm sorry. I'll do a warning next time. Never had Korean barbecue, but I bet you could cook it pretty well. I mean, it's just take the meat, put it on the barbecue, and it's good. Like it's just meat. um, excuse me, I did not say that. um, but yeah, I guess it's just yeah. I mean, wait, at Western barbecue restaurants, do you cook do you cook it yourself? You probably don't, right? They just bring it out to you already cooked. Um, I don't know what other places do you cook it yourself. What makes a barbecue Korean barbecue? Is it like they're having like they have like Korean dishes. Like they have like bulgogi and they have like pork belly and they have like the lettuce wrap thing and they have like Korean side dishes. Is it the fact that you cook it yourself that makes it Korean? Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But then like we have a Japanese barbecue place and you cook it yourself as well. So like what separates the Japanese barbecue from the Korean barbecue? I don't know. Um, what separates it is a bonchon. What is a bonchon? Grilled meat is grilled meat. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Grilled meat is grilled meat. They don't really even do anything to it. It's just meat. They slow cook it for hours and then they bring it out to you like ribs and stuff. That sounds real good. I would love a good. You know what I love? Cornbread. Cornbread is so good. Um, I'm not generally like you know you guys know like I kind of like flame white people food. I like which I stand by, but cornbread is so good. Which probably was not invented by white people. Let's be real. Um, the Korean barbecue is DIY. Um, I guess like Western food. Korean barbecue is DIY. Yeah, yeah. You cook it yourself. Like there's like a little like you like sit at the table and there's like a grill on the table and they cook it for you. Or you cook it for yourself. The chef makes a Korean. But what if the chef is out there cooking like what if there's a Korean guy and he makes like a pulled pork sandwich, you know? Like is that still Korean barbecue? I don't think so. Banchan is all the side dishes. Oh, it's like isn't it like banchan? Something like that. Oh, I might be wrong. And welcome in, Mr. Bug. It's not your fault. You come from a continent without spices. It's not your fault, no, but the result is still the same, you know? I remember back your first time having Korean barbecue is so good. It is so good. Um, can you play Drama by aespa at the end of the stream? You remind me? Yeah, sure, yeah. Why at the end of the stream? Is there a special ending? I don't think I've heard Drama. I think I've heard the recent song Spice. Okay, Spicy is not even recent. I heard it at H Mart. I heard Spicy at H Mart. I was like, oh, this must be Spicy by aespa. You could be spelling it wrong. You're a weeb, not a Korea boo. Fair enough. Fair enough. Korean pulled pork. I mean, Korean pulled pork sounds good. Arguably, we did take over a bunch of continents with spice and then failed to use them, but still. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I realized that my gochujang in my fridge was like super expired. But it probably like doesn't expire, right? Right? Like I was looking at the ingredients and it's like none of it really seems like something that would be like going bad, you know? And the one thing that really confuses me is that like at the Korean store especially, but really anywhere like at a grocery store, they sell like minced garlic, right? And that minced garlic lasts like a year. I'm like, is it just preservatives? Like, is that why it lasts a year? Like, that's ridiculously long. It's like, because if you just had garlic and you minced it, surely it wouldn't last that long. Like, a year is a long time. You want to interrupt the flow of the playlist? Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough. YouTube will probably interrupt at some point though, because it like messes up. Something's wrong with YouTube Shuffle. But the song is good, yeah. You've used expired gochujang in cooking. Yeah, it's probably fine, right? Like it's just like I was looking at the ingredients and nothing seems like something that would go bad. Something that would go bad quickly, you know. So I was like, it's probably fine, but I'll get a new one. I'll get a new one because I'm pretty sure I got it when I like moved in. So it's been like a year and a half. So maybe I should get a new one. I've only used like half of it though because I got the tub. And I'm too like weak about spices to like use a lot every time I cook, you know? So yeah, my fridge is so full of food right now. Like I think I have a problem because I went to Costco and I went to H Mart and I literally stocked up on everything. So my fridge is so full. I don't know if I'll be able to eat it all. Time to shower is leg day. Okay, enjoy your shower. I had leg day yesterday at Pilates and my legs are very unhappy. Like sometimes when I use my legs too hard, I like I get home and I'm like I feel like my legs are like shaky. Like I just feel like my legs are just like unable to support my weight. So my legs are very sore right now, and I feel like I can't stretch my hamstrings very well. Because I stretch every day, so maybe it's just like it's hard to get a good stretch on them um, because like other things will like if I like sit with my legs forward and like I try to bend forward, right? I feels like I stretch other things before I stretch my hamstrings because I stretch my hamstrings a lot. Yeah, come on, breaking weaves are all yeah, breaking the stereotype. Speaking of playlists, Clowncore released a live album another day. You want to see them live? Will they tour Europe at some point, or have they? Um, I don't know. I haven't really like thought of like going to concerts and stuff recently. I mean, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. We died with their side project. Oh, that's too bad. But then they did a live album. But I guess it's not like a tour. They could have just done like one performance. Yeah, I haven't really been thinking about that. When one soon? Melt Banana. What is that? They're a Japanese band. Go have your weeb shower, man. No, I hope you enjoyed the concert. They didn't Coachella in a festival in the UK. I mean, the UK is not that far for you. what is it? Like a an hour drive? I'm sure you'll get there. A banana goes okay, Zaconia likes it too. Look for real. Okay, okay. Enjoy your shower. And don't wash your hair with soap. Use shampoo. They're a noise rock band. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, that would have sounded less wavy than saying they're a Japanese band, because that's not a description really. That's just saying their nationalities, you know. Maybe it's a, I guess, because I don't know, like K-pop is a genre. To be fair, like it's just I don't know. It's hard to say like what defines it as well. I think genres are very it can be like very vague, you know. What has everyone been listening to? I feel like I haven't been listening to like new stuff. Um, I yeah, I haven't really been listening to like new music. I feel like I need to get on that. I've just been listening to my old faves, you know. I've been listening to a lot of show tunes recently. Oh, I finally signed up for a singing lesson. Like I said I was gonna do for like weeks now. So my YouTube is broken again. What the hell's wrong with it? But it still plays, so it's fine. So then I was trying to figure out like what songs to like learn at the singing lesson. You know, like I don't know what a good choice would be. You know, like I feel like I need to ask the instructor like do you want a song that like like is there like do I want to bring a song that I like comfortable singing, or like a song that like I really can't sing, or like the song that I really struggle to sing, like, and then they'll like help me be able to sing it, or do I like um or like is it like one that I like kind of struggle with some parts, but like it's generally all right, you know? Like I feel like there's like a variety. So I feel like I have to like I have like homework, you know? I'm like, oh, I don't know what song to pick. Because I feel like in the past, like when I did singing lessons, I was like a teenager, so I was like, oh, I just want to play this song because I like it, you know? Like I'm like, oh, like can we do this song? Like I think it's cool, like, or like the singing teacher would like assign me a song. I should be like, okay, like you do this one, um, but like I feel like now I'll have like more control over it. Go straight to opera, that would be kind of sick. If I could sing opera, I feel like that'd be really cool. But I don't. I think that's. I don't think she teaches opera. I think you need a very specific teacher for that. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'd love to learn different types of singing. I was trying to learn on my own, like traditional Japanese, like like traditional Japanese, like I guess it's like folk songs. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but like I was trying to learn how to. I was trying to copy it, and I was just like, man, like what the hell are they doing? Like they just sing like so differently um than like contemporary music that I just like was having a lot of trouble like replicating what they're doing. But I don't think there's any like place to get lessons on it like here at least. Like I'd have to like maybe get a lesson like in Japan. Or maybe they have it here like at like the I think there's a Japanese like cultural center. Maybe they would have it there, but I don't know. I'd be curious about it. Um, so you want to focus on improving your skills on difficult sections of a song first, and improve incrementally and take small steps. You don't want to overdo it. I mean, yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't have any like big things I want to change. Like, I have like small things I want to work on, but it's not like overall. Like, you know, some people show up to a singing lesson, they like cannot even sing a single note. Like, obviously, like I'm not there. Um, and I have like very specific things I want to work on, but maybe my maybe the professional will have different opinions as well. So I guess we'll see. And they only let you do 30-minute lessons at the start, so I'll see. I'll see. Um I think it can handle like doing multiple things at once, you know? Um I wouldn't want to just like go there and she like fixes like three notes of my song, you know? Like I'd be like, what am I paying for? She's just like barely helping me, you know? Um but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I can always like it's kind of like a trial, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. spend 10 weeks getting rid of your. Yeah, I'm thinking I should show up to my lesson without my retainer in because it actually kind of affects like my singing because like firstly the lisp and secondly it just kind of like it's like something's in your mouth when you're trying to sing, right? It's like it kind of just makes like it makes the inside of my mouth just feel like weird. So I think maybe I'll just take out my braces before I go because I don't want to like spit on her too, you know? Because I feel like it just makes it very like this might be like TMI, but like when you have like a retainer in, it makes your mouth like dry, but also like too wet. You know, like it's just like it's just like a weird. It's just like I still haven't like fully gotten used to it, and it feels still feels weird to like kind of just like sitting there, and I'm like I just feel like my mouth is uncomfortable position. You know, like I feel like I can't like just sit there comfortably like with my mouth closed. You know, like 'cause it's like I feel like it just like doesn't rest properly. Um, so I'm looking forward to not having this retainer anymore, but still like they told me I could switch to nighttime only wear. Um they told me I should switch to nighttime only wear like a month ago, but when I leave out my braces for like 2 or 3 hours, like I can when I put the retainer back in, it feels tight. And I'm like, oh like I feel like my teeth have moved, so apparently it could take like a year for your teeth the bone to like harden into the new position. Um, so I guess I will just try to wear as much as I can, and then keep until I feel like my teeth aren't moving. You know, because I feel like the orthodontist was wrong. You know. That's so TMI. I can't watch the stream anymore. How will you ever think of me the same? um, but yeah, it's a it is not the best experience I would say, but it wasn't really like that impactful on my life, you know? Like at the very start, I was like, you guys remember like if you were here like when I first got my braces, like I was in a lot of pain. Like it really hurt the first couple of weeks. Um, but after that, it became like a normal part of my life. I still don't enjoy like having to take out like my braces at like the restaurant. I hate traveling. The worst thing is like traveling with my retainer. Like it's just like it just makes like everything more complicated and like um, it's just like annoying. It's just like it's like one extra little hassle that I just don't want to deal with when I'm traveling. Um, because what I should have done is got my braces. Um, what I should have done is got my braces like in 2020. And then like by the time like I didn't travel till like 2022, right? Because of COVID. Um so like really I should have just done it in 2020 and then like I would have just like had them during lockdown. It would have been totally fine. But I didn't think that far ahead. And also I didn't have a job. So, you know, really I guess it really the timing doesn't make as much sense, but like, you know, that's what I regret. How long does that thing need to retain? I mean, like apparently, yeah, like I said, it could take about a year. Um, it could take about a year for your bone to harden. And I got my braces off in July, right? Like end of July. Um, so like, I think I should be able to wear them like less and less until then. And then at that point, maybe I'll just switch to nighttime only. Um, I'm just gonna play it by ear. I mean, not ear. Like I'm gonna see like how I feel like my teeth are moving, and then maybe slowly like reduce the amount of hours I have wearing braces. But I think wearing the retainer, I think I'll just like maybe like next month I'll continue wearing it full time, and yeah, if I feel like my teeth are moving after like a couple hours, then I'll start leaving them out for longer. I think that's the play, like to slowly lower the amount of time. The orthodontist conspiracy. I mean, like you kind of have to be like I went to like a very highly rated orthodontist. You know, I went to one like really out of my way, to go to like a good one. Um, but even then, like sometimes feel like there's like stuff like unnecessary or not unnecessary stuff, but like stuff they like I feel like they're wrong about. You know, the orthodontist laughing on the way to the bank. I mean, yeah, it's really expensive. The sound when you take them out, yeah. Zirconians heard it firsthand. And like it's like really just like gross, like, cause it's like in your mouth, right? And it's like there's like spit on it. It's just like not a just not it's not very pleasant to have like when you're like out with a meal with people, you know? And then when I went to like when I went to like my work trip and I was like with my coworkers, I was like, sorry guys, I'm taking out my bracelets. um it's just like awkward when like it's awkward with new people. Like um obviously with like friends and stuff, they're like they know I have bracelets and it's fine. But like with new people, like I have to explain it, you know, I have to be like, oh sorry, like I'm gonna like stick my hands in my mouth, please look away. Like, but I've gotten quite used to it. I just like cover my mouth and take it out. But still like, you know, it's still a bit like it's still a thing, you know. How long do you have to wear your braces? You can't wait to get your own. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. Well, I think it just depends on how your teeth are, but for me, I had Invisalign and I wore them for 18 months, and you have to wear Invisalign for like 20 hours a day, something like that, or like maybe 20, like 20 plus hours a day, something like that. And then after you get them off, you wear like a retainer for like 6 months to a year, and then and then you have to wear it at night for like the rest of your life, unless you want your teeth to move again. And I have a permanent retainer on the back of my front teeth and my back teeth, which is kind of nice because I don't have to worry about those ones moving. There's like a wire on the back. Um, so it's not too bad. I don't even notice it. But the bottom wire is really annoying because you can't like floss properly. You have to like use like a special like flossing thing. But the top ones I can floss, so it's fine. Um, you want vampire teeth? I'm sure you could get those. But I feel like it would be like annoying though. Because I feel like you wouldn't be able to bite properly, you know? Like I feel like it would be like you would like bite with your front teeth and then they would get stuck and you can't like bite cleanly with your front teeth, you know? I feel like it might be more impractical than you think. Just buy those vampire teeth candies. Oh, the ones that are like, oh my god, I totally forgot about those. Like the ones that are like the fake vampire teeth, but they're like gummy, right? Like the gummies. I completely forgot about. I've not seen those in like over 10 years probably. That was like a deep rooted memory. Or just eat candy till your teeth fall out and replace them with vampire teeth. Maybe, maybe. You do have some fangs. Some people literally have none. I mean, everyone has like, what are they called? Incisors. The sharp ones like here, right? Um, some people stick out more than others. You want to do the Pokemon game? Maestra really likes the Pokemon game. Okay, I'll choose a Pokemon. Oh. He's a vampire too. Maybe. He will not. He might not confirm or deny. It's fun. I'm glad you like it. Who should I pick? Any suggestions for Gen 1 Pokemon? What do you think this contains? The blood? Think we should get annoyed by talking Pokeball? Should we name our Pokeball? We've never given this guy a name. I think his name would be like Randall or something. His voice, like listen to his voice.
Hello, trainer. Are you?
Doesn't he sound like a Randy? You know? It just sounds like it. Randall, yeah. He just seems like a Randall. Mitch. Yeah, he just gives me that vibe, you know, like Randy, Mitch. Mitch works as well, yeah. Bill. It's not Bill. It's not Bill. There's definitely a Randall. Okay. Maybe we can vote on the name. Let me choose a name. Or not a name, a Pokemon. Is there a Pokemon that's like a Randy? There's not really a Randy Pokemon, is there? How about we should make a name? We should make a name for the Randy Quaza. That sounds too cool though. That sounds too cool. We should poll. Okay, what are our options? Randy, Mitch. I really don't think it's a Bill. He just doesn't give Bill vibes. You know? I'm gonna go for Randy would have a Magnemite. Okay. Let's. Oh my god. Okay, I just saw the Pokemon. You're right. He would have a Magnemite. I think that's accurate, honestly. He's gonna guess it really fast because he loves Magnemite. His favorite Pokemon is Magnemite.
Hello, trainer.
That's so weird.
Welcome back to the world of
Okay, let's
Pokemon. I can read your mind and guess which Pokemon you're thinking of. You just have to picture it in your mind.
I think
and
he's
answer
just
my
gonna be named
questions.
Randy.
If I can guess which Pokemon it is, it will be added to your electronic collection. Think very hard of the Pokemon you want me to guess. Say okay when you're ready.
Okay.
Great. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Answer
And a
yes,
pen protector
no,
in a shirt pocket,
or
he
I
would.
don't know. You can also say it depends. Does it have wings?
No.
That's what I thought. Is your Pokemon mainly blue?
No.
Interesting.
Clearly gray.
Does your Pokemon have large pointed teeth?
No. This is
I
not
see.
Ricky.
Does it usually stand on two legs?
No. Definitely not.
Aha. Does your Pokemon have legs?
No.
Okay.
You could have asked
Is
that to
it
start.
a dual type?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Did your Pokemon evolve from another Pokemon?
No.
Interesting. Is your Pokemon more than 2 feet tall?
No.
I see. Is it a rock type?
No.
Aha. Does it have one or several horns?
No.
Okay.
It has a screw,
Does
but I
your
don't think it's a
Pokemon
horn.
have a mouth?
No.
That's what I thought. I think I found it. If I'm not mistaken, you were thinking of Magnemite. Am I right?
Yes.
Great! We
Nice.
found Magnemite.
Wait, I just thought of a good idea. What if I answer the questions about myself? What if I answer the question about myself and then I see what Pokemon he picks? And then that Pokemon will be me. I mean, we've done which Pokemon are you quiz before, and I got Geodude, which I find kind of questionable. But I'm curious what the Pokeball thing. Should we try it? Yeah, let's try it. Okay.
Hello, trainer.
Sorry, I'm just muffling him right now. I don't think it's.
Guess which Pokemon
We've already heard the spiel, you know.
just have to picture it in your
I just don't feel like I identify with Geodude, but if he says Geodude, I'll accept it.
electronic collection. Very hard of the Pokemon you want me to guess.
Okay, I'm gonna
Say
answer it
okay
myself.
when you're ready.
Okay.
Nice. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Someone once told you you are a Geodude. Is that good or
I
bad?
don't know. You can also say it depends. Is your Pokemon mainly purple?
No.
Interesting. Does it have a beak?
No.
I see. Is it mainly blue?
No.
Aha. Does your Pokemon usually stand on two legs?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's narrow this down.
Did your Pokemon evolve from another Pokemon?
Did I evolve? Technically, yeah, right?
Say that again.
Yes.
Just a few more questions now. Does it have a tail?
No.
That's what I thought. Is your Pokemon a dual type?
I don't know.
Okay. Is it a fighting type?
No.
Interesting. Is your Pokemon a psychic type?
No.
I see. Can your Pokemon evolve into another Pokemon?
I don't know.
I see. Is it mainly pink?
Yes? I want to answer these
Will
questions.
your Pokemon change its type when it evolves?
I don't know.
Okay. Is your Pokemon always female?
Yes.
Okay, that's it. I got
Well,
it.
it really knows it down.
I believe you were thinking of Chansey. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it?
Okay, I feel like I really skewed the answers. Though. I guess yeah. If it always has to be female, and it stands on two legs, I don't look like Chansey. I think I skewed it with the pink answer. I don't know how to answer the color questions. I didn't know how to answer the color questions or the evolution questions or the type questions. Cause I feel like it just doesn't apply. We can try again another day. Um, but yeah, I just didn't know how to answer some of these. Like they should have asked me about my height. They should have asked me about um like more physical characteristics, you know? Also, I said it asked, does it have a tail? And I said no. But Chansey clearly has a tail. What? Why did it guess that? Maybe it's the only option. Like maybe it's like always female. Cause like there's probably very few Pokemon that are always female, right? So maybe that's why. But yeah, I clearly ignored my tail answer. Maybe we can do that. Like I would love to do that with like your guys's like your guys's responses, but I feel like it would be too slow. You know, like um it would just be like I wouldn't get answers fast enough. There are 37 Pokemon that are only female, unless this is the only. Yeah, this is only Gen 1. It's only Gen 1. That's what I thought. Ignores me. It's nice to just ignore some of mine. Because it will ask, like, it will be like, is your Pokemon mainly yellow? And I'll be like, yes. And then it'll be like, it'll be like, is it Charmander? And I'm like, no, it's not Charmander. Like, I told you it was yellow. Like, come on. I think sometimes it, like, if I give, like, conflicting information, it starts, like, removing some of it, like, assuming that I answered some of them wrong, right? Mitch knows Miju well enough to know she's gonna mess up anyway. That's true. That's true. All of our funniest Pokeball antics are from me answering the question wrong. But his name is Randy. Come on. At least I didn't guess a Jinx. Yeah, I would not have enjoyed a Jinx answer. To be fair, I would have tried again. Yeah. Chansey is at least acceptable. You know. But I guess it's not very much which Pokemon are you quiz, you know? It really depends what questions you get. Which is fair enough. And the Pokeball's gonna be confused because you're giving like nonsensical answers, you know? Which is fair enough. It's fair enough. This is Sparkling by Chunga. This is a good one. Yes, Chunga! Of course. Our queen. Our other queen. Chunga's just Chunga, you know? I love Chunga a lot. But yeah, it's what was I gonna say? I literally cannot remember. What has everyone been up to this week? I feel like it's such a boring week, you know? Like I just really didn't do anything. I just had like chill days off. I stopped going to my dancing class. I stopped going to my dance class. Um, but I really didn't do anything with that time, you know. I made udon this week. It was really really good, but it was mainly because of my mom gave me homemade udon sauce, so like I was kind of cheating, but it was really really good. Um, I was like, it was one of the best things I've made, to be fair. Which is not a high bar, but like it is a bar, you know. I think I need to make more desserts because I don't have any snacks at home. I've been trying to like make my own snacks, you know, like instead of buying like sweets from the grocery store, I've been trying to just make my own because I feel like it's probably healthier and once I get better, like I feel like it tastes better because like sometimes the ones from the store are like, you know, too processed or too sugary, you know. You watching Capcom Cup all week, of course, of course. Did it finish? Did the person you want to win? Um, yeah, other than that, I killed my legs at Pilates, which was not fun. Um, I guess I need to. I kept getting in trouble for not tensing my belly. You know, she was like, keep like you know, you have to like tense your abs to like do the workout, and she's like, okay, like do this, and then like do like your shoulders, and then by the time I get to my shoulders, the tummy part's already gone. You know, like I've already lost it. It's hard to do like 6 things at once, you know? Like it's a struggle. Like, cause sometimes I'm like doing everything wrong, and she's like, fix this, fix this, fix this, and I'm like, I can fix it all at once, you know? Today's the Street Fighter League World Finals, and tomorrow's Top 16 Capcom Cup. And your favorite player wasn't even in the cup, so not really rooting for anyone in particular. Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully, it's an exciting game anyway. You've eaten a lot of Brazilian food during this week. I totally recommend trying. How do I say that? Cozinas? Is it like a Z sound? I don't know how to pronounce it. If you guys have the chance. I don't know how much South American food we have here. Like we barely have like Mexican food. So like I don't think we'll have a lot of Brazilian food, but maybe we have some. Which leg exercise are you doing? I was doing like there's a machine. It's like a seat, and then there's like pedals like this. Like this. It goes like this. Okay? It's like connected. There's like springs attached to the top. And then I was standing like in front of it, and I was like pressing it down with my leg while balancing. I hate balancing workouts. It's so hard to balance. You know? Especially when you lift one leg up and she's like you can't like lean to one side to balance yourself. You have to like use your core. It's like that stuff is really hard. Cotinhas is the and someone is the NH in Portuguese. Oh, okay, okay. Well, what kind of food is it? Like what's in the dish? That's not it, right? Yeah, well, yeah. What is it? You know, my Spanish is insane. You know, so it probably translated over. My since I'm fluent in Spanish, you know, like it's easy to pronounce Portuguese. And they bring meat around and slice it for you. That sounds good too. It's the only Brazilian food you've ever had. Yeah, I don't think we have a lot of Brazilian food here. All I remember, um, I think we only like I don't think there's a lot of Brazilian people here in Vancouver. Um, we definitely had some exchange students from Brazil, like when we were in high school and stuff like that. But I still, I still distinctly remember I was in home ec, like I was in a cooking class in school, and one of the Brazilian exchange students, like we were making something in the oven, and like I guess he didn't realize that ovens are hot, like like I'm like I guess he didn't know that like if you put something in the oven, it will be hot. So then he tried to grab it like with his hands, and he like obviously burned his hands because like it was hot. I'm like, everyone was like, bro, like, what are you doing? Um, but it was just that guy. Obviously they have ovens. They have ovens in Brazil. Um, you can just have stupid people from anywhere. Chopped or shredded chicken meat covered in dough, molded into a shape resembling of a teardrop, battered and fried. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Like yeah, I mean, dough, deep fried chicken sounds good. No, yeah, maybe I'm mistaken, and there just isn't ovens in Brazil, so you didn't know. But surely he would have understood that it was hot. Like we were cooking something, you know. So like, I think he was just a fool, or he just wasn't thinking in the moment. Chicken donuts. Ooh, chicken donuts. Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, the weather was really good recently, and now it's been like kind of, you can tell. I mean, it looks like a bright white light, but it's like you can tell by the color of the room that it's like very overcast right now. Um, I was very happy last weekend because it was like so sunny and nice. I feel like my mood is very weather dependent. You know, if it's like a really nice day, I feel really good about it. You know, but um, I guess like 90% of the time though, the weather here is bad. So I guess I wouldn't say like 90% of the time my mood is bad, but like it just feels really nice when it's like a nice sunny day. You know, chicken donut or jelly burger. Ew, chicken donut sounds way better. Cause like chicken donut sounds okay, cause like you think of like chicken and waffles, you know, and that's like a thing. You went out grinding pogo today. It's so slippery outside. Oh no. What's the weather now? Or what's the temperature now? Sorry. You washed your car yesterday after like 4 to 5 months, and now it's gonna rain again. It's okay as long as you're like you wash your car, and it's like by that logic, you live in Seattle. Like by that logic, you would like never be able to wash. You'd never be able to wash your car. You know. Karepan but chicken. Is that still thinking about that karepan? But to be fair, valid. It's so good. You're like four. It was like 4 degrees and sunny with some rain showers. Okay, okay, above freezing. Not bad. Yeah, it's been like hovering around 10 degrees maybe, so it hasn't been too bad, honestly. It's like it's warming up for sure. I'm waiting. I'm excited for spring though. I'm ready for a nice spring weather. The weather has been rain every other day since like October. I mean, we had nice weather last week. I don't know what you had, but like the last weekend and like a little bit before had like really nice weather. Also in this video from Sejong, she's like just going around Paris. And I'm like, I've been there. Like, what if she was there? You know, like she's in the video right now, she's like next to the Eiffel Tower. And I'm like, what if I could have seen Sejong like out in public, you know? That would have been so exciting. I wouldn't talk to her, but I would just look at her. 3 to 4 days of nice weather doesn't justify a wash. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But like you're still washing off the grime that was on the car, right? Like when I think about it, you know? Like say there's like a layer of dirt. Say there's like a layer of dirt on the car. You still have washed it off, you know? Like even if it gets more dirty on top of it, like you still have washed off the dirt. You were an extra in the vid. Imagine seeing yourself in the background of a video, you know? That'd be very exciting. That'd be like the highlight of my career. My career as a tourist. um but yeah, I washed my car in January, so I probably don't need to wash it again until next year, you know? I think it's fine. I'll see how dirty it gets, but you know, I barely drive my car, so it's probably fine. Um I really I okay. Like actually I think the gas prices went up. So I'm like trying to hold off on filling up my car until it goes back down. And then I always like have a lot of like FOMO about like you know like you fill up your car and then you drive down the road and then you see a cheaper gas station, you're like, "Oh my God." Like I just feel so regretful in that moment, you know? But like really it doesn't matter cuz I rarely fill up my car anyway, so like over time it probably only saves like it barely saves enough money, you know? So it's actually not a big deal, but I just feel like, man, like I missed out, you know? Saving a few cents. Yeah, it probably doesn't actually add up to anything in the long run, but like yeah, I'm like, okay, it wouldn't be 10 cents. That'd be like a crazy difference in price. But it's usually like like less than a cent, you know? But like it's the principle, you know? Honestly, don't mind. That's like a 50% off type of deal. I mean, yeah, usually like gas stations nearby each other will only differ by like yeah, it would be like fractions of a cent, you know? Um, but it's just the principle, you know? It's just like you just drive down the street and you immediately see a cheaper one. But what feels really good is when you drive down the street and all of them are more expensive and you're like, I'm such a genius, you know? Costco's so cheap, but the lineup's so long. Do they always just have cheaper gas? Is that what it is? But yeah, I went to Costco recently and I had a great time. I bought a lot of like supplements and stuff. It's so much cheaper at Costco. Um, that kind of stuff was like so great. And I bought some chicken, but then I realized I couldn't buy both chicken thigh and chicken breast because it would not fit in my freezer. Like my freezer is so tiny. Um, when I move again, like if I like buy a place, I am looking at the freezer. I'm gonna be like, can I see how big the freezer is? Because my freezer is too small. And and condos these days probably don't have enough space for like a big deep freezer, you know? So like I need to see that freezer. Um, they at least are typically 10 cents cheaper. That's quite a bit. But the line is always so long you don't bother. Yeah, yeah. I mean, at that point, it's not really worth it. Like, um, well, it'd be like a few dollars to not wait. Costco gas is questionable, but I'll get it if it's my vicinity. Is there a different? Is some gas questionable and some other gas not? Surely it's all the same. Costco, you're like 70 cents cheaper? What? There's no way. That's so much. Wait, why is it so cheap? Yeah, that is questionable. Why is it so cheap? That's crazy. I've never tried to fill up by Costco. Where they? Yeah, maybe they're diluting their gas with water. No, probably not. It's just Costco, man. Which is better, Sam's Club or Costco? I don't know what Sam's Club is. I'm sorry. That must be an American thing. We probably don't have that. You got to get premium too. So let's pull up with the size look. I mean, it's probably fine. They probably like just can afford to have less margins because they don't make their money off gas. You know, maybe that's why. I cannot say. I've never really thought about the quality of gas from different gas stations. I didn't. I always just kind of get it wherever. For me, it's more like, is the gas station convenient? You know, like sometimes the gas station is on like the opposite side of the street, and it's like, oh, it's kind of awkward to get out. You know, that's usually what I base where I decide to fill up my car. You know, so it just depends. And then like for me, it's like, ooh, like can I like get in and out of this gas station in like an easy way? You know, or do I have to like maneuver around? You know, and I don't like having to do that, so I just don't do it. That's usually my criteria. Sam's Club is Costco, but owned by Walmart. Like a bulk Walmart. Okay, we don't have that, so I cannot say. But I do like Walmart. Did you can't remember the last time she got petrol so long ago? It was in January. Cause I remember I washed my car. It was like late to mid to late January. Okay. But I need to fill up in the next few weeks probably. The annual, yeah, that was the annual refill for sure. I just don't drive my car that much, okay? And maybe my car is just very efficient. It's just very efficient on gas, okay? So maybe I just don't need to fill up that much. I need to I need to drive more this week as well. My dog has his checkup. So we gotta drag him to the vet again. He's not going to enjoy that. It is a struggle. He has learned. He has learned. He knows when we're trying to give him pills. Like he knows now. Like he's so suspicious of everything we give him now. It's really really hard to give him medication. And he has so much medication because he's so old. But he's getting like really smart. Gotta go out there and Montgastir. But I'm not gonna Montgastir for no reason. I don't enjoy driving. Like I don't dislike driving now. I would say before. I dislike driving, but now I would say like I don't mind um like these days I don't mind what am I trying to say? I don't mind driving, but I wouldn't say I enjoy it. Like I wouldn't drive just to drive, you know? Heard me too reading someone's comment that Malbana is just a normal band. They don't even sing in Japanese. Oh, I thought they were just like I thought Zirconian was saying like they make this type of music because like Japanese band is not like a genre, so I thought he was just saying the genre. Are they not Japanese? Maybe they're English booze, you know? Okay, there actually are like America booze, like in like Japan and stuff. Like apparently there's like places where like it's like all like American themed. You know, like they have like American theme and they have like American imported clothing and stuff like that. So there are America boots out there as well. You can be like a weeb for like anything really. um, I'd be very curious. Like maybe there's like America boots out there who are like they're like, oh, I gotta eat like hot dog because it's like American hot dog and burger, you know. Noun's album was so good. Even Pop Girl on You. I think Pop was fun, but it wasn't like life changing, you know. Like it was like fine. But this is my favorite. It's my favorite on their album. I'm very curious if anyone else is gonna have a solo because I've always said like it would be Nayeon and it would be Jio that have solos, and probably Cheon. But like I can't imagine anyone else having like a full solo. No offense to them. I listen to Japanese music as students are walking in, and one of them recognizes and goes, "Is this Japanese music?" And he said yes. Um, is that the story? Is that the story? Or did they recognize it? Um, Sana had a solo? No, no, I don't think so. They had a J unit. Like they have Misamo, which is like the Japanese subunit. The hearing Della being out of the lead. Maybe they recognize the language being spoken. That'd be pretty good for an elementary school age kid. Is Japanese music? Yes. Maybe there's more to the story. But yeah, Jio had one already, and I think Jio and Nayeon make sense, and Chaeyoung makes sense, but um, I think she would do a good one for sure. But I just can't really see the other members having a solo. Um, because they're not as like it just seems like they wouldn't be able to carry a full solo on their own. But maybe I would be mistaken. I don't know. Sorry, Mr. Buck. It was just the story just ended abruptly. But let's go, let's go. They're a noise rock hardcore band who are also Japanese. I see, I see. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, because I feel like Japanese band is not like it's not like a genre, you know? Like it's like there could be lots of type of music, but if I guess if you say like K-pop band, that is a genre. But if you just say like Korean band, then like that could be anything. You want to think I was going to some weeb show? It will be a weeb show because you're there. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the concert. I'm sure it'll be great. There's an artist from Sweden named Yohio and he sings in Japanese. Is he Japanese? When you're gonna play K-pop and see if they know? They probably will. K-pop is really popular these days. If you play like BTS, like they'll 100% know. I'm sure there's some K-pop fans among the kids, you know? He's Swedish. It's kind of weird, man. I mean, that is weeb behavior for sure. Gonna be a fan of this guy. Of course, of course. Not to say that weebs don't make good music, but like, why are you singing Japanese? Like, weird. Um, but it's okay. I mean, it could be good music. I hope he gets better soon. Yeah. Poor guy. He's ill. You know. I guess even ill could be slang. Well, I won't keep up with that. I just kind of guess what Chikano was trying to say. You know. He says like some. I think I've learned all his slang, but he still might surprise me. Who knows? But I did watch the speaking of gaming, I did watch the Elden Ring DLC trailer, but I didn't really gain anything from it. They just showed like shots of stuff and like different enemies and stuff like that. So I was like, that's cool. I didn't have a strong opinion on it. I'm not a trailer watcher, okay? Like I just don't like watching trailers. Like I'm not against it by any means, but like I'm not like, oh, I will spoil the movie or something like that. I just like can't be bothered. Like I'll see it when I see it, you know? Um like if the show is gonna like if the show is gonna come out or the movie's gonna come out, like if I'm gonna watch it, I'll watch it. I don't really need to watch the trailer. And Welcome in Tiger. Who are you talking about? Um Sling Sling Dive Heal, cool game. That's what I love. But then okay, actually the problem I'm having with Elden Ring kind of is that like it's not like Dark Souls. It's like more fast paced in Dark Souls and you have to be more aggressive. But I'm like I really like dodging and just waiting for my time to strike and then like playing the patient game. But Elden Ring is not always like that. Like you have to kind of like so I needed to be more aggressive, and I'm not very good at that. Like I'm a very cautious, I'm a very cautious fighter. Okay, so I think I like just like slow pace and then clear opening, hit. Um, I think I would even like a fight where like I wouldn't even mind a fight where you just dodge and then you just have to dodge for long enough and then they die. Cause like Cuphead is kind of like that, to be fair. Cause in Cuphead you just kind of shoot. Like there's no penalty, there's no like ammo or anything like that. So you can just shoot continuously. So it's basically like a timer. You know, it's like a timer until you deal enough damage. You have to just not die. You know, so I do like that. You finish the game, you still don't get it. I'm guessing it's like new stuff they're showing. Um, so like I don't really have a. All I know it's a FromSoft game. I'm guessing the DLC will just have like really hard bosses. Um, so like I will. I don't know if I'll make it. I haven't made any progress, by the way. I haven't played past. I'm at Godric. Um, I'm very under leveled. So like I beat Godric. I was like level like 23 and I didn't level my weapon. So then I need to go to the next boss. But the next boss is like way higher level. Or like it's like pretty much like you need like the recommended level is like way higher. Um so I leveled up my weapon. I leveled up my weapon a few times. So I'm hoping that I'll be strong enough, but it recommends like 40 vigor and I have like now I have like 30? Maybe it's enough? I don't know. Cuphead SNP? What's SNP? Only run when? What is that? Shoot and parry. No. I don't know what that is. You play Elden Ring? I started playing Elden Ring, but I haven't made it very far yet. But I like it. I like it. I like the Dark Souls style combat. I can't say for sure yet if I like the Elden Ring style combat, but I like the idea. I like the idea of Dark Souls combat. It takes a long time for me because I'm bad. And Bear, thank you so much for continuing the gift sub. I appreciate it. S is the highest rank you can get in boss fights, while P is the highest you can get in the run and gun levels. I will do a Cuphead S only run. I think I could do an S only run. I cannot beat Treetop Trouble or whatever the hell it's called. I cannot beat the run and gun levels. I had no trouble with the dragon boss. I beat the dragon boss so fast, but the run and gun level I cannot. I cannot get past. Like not even like on 1 HP. Like I cannot do it. I just platforming, man. You see more than one someone applying to an amazing clip from a Japanese player saying the clip is sick and getting confused because the statement the translator probably gave them. Oh yeah. I mean some things just don't translate. Please go up, I can pick up your slack. It's okay. I'm actually not bad at Cuphead. I still haven't finished it because I lost my save. Because I was playing it back in the day on my brother's account. But then when I got my own account, I had to restart. So I never. Originally, I got stuck on Captain Briny Beard. Weirdly, weirdly, like he's not even like I wouldn't have thought that that would be the boss that I would get stuck on, but I got stuck there, and then I didn't continue. But I don't know if I actually I don't know if I actually um what am I trying to say? I don't know if I don't know if I still have that save. I'm assuming I do. But when I tried to replay it to get back to that spot, I was like surprised. Like I was like the first world, I was like just like first timing everything. I was like, so you actually do get better. I actually do improve. It was a cool moment for sure. Oh god, do you into actually deciding to play it though? I mean, I do like even though it was so painful playing Dark Souls 3 and like you guys know I spent like 3 hours being the first boss. I do like the boss fights, but I don't like I've seen a lot of Elden Ring like before I started playing, and I don't love the world. Like I appreciate it for like being well designed and like having a lot of work put into it, and like I can see why people like it. But for me it's like I don't like grinding, and I don't like fighting like little enemies. And I don't like dungeons. So I'm not a big fan of like grinding for levels and stuff like that. But I like the bosses. But maybe I think in general, I think I would like Dark Souls better. So I was thinking maybe one day I would continue playing my Dark Souls 3 playthrough. But I don't want to. I'm traumatized by the first boss, like Gundyr. The thought of fighting it again kind of scares me. Captain Grimy Beard, yeah, this guy. GK is having a sale in the games. Get to check out Midnight Suns. What's Midnight Suns? I feel like I've heard of it. Yeah, I don't dislike challenging games. It just really depends on what it is. I like the I like I like the style. I like the dodging. I really like dodging in general in games. Your first stream might be continued. What do you mean? Soulsborne games are for weebs. They're not even like Soulsborne fans. Okay, one upside of having started playing Elden Ring is that I've been watching like you guys know I love watching like video game critiques and like video game video essays. And obviously there's so many on Elden Ring because it's like such a big game, right? Um, but but the Soulsborne fans are a whole other level. Some of them are so gatekeepy. Um, and they're so defensive about like being good at the game. It's like it's so ridiculous. And like some people like genuinely cannot take any criticism towards the game. Like they're just like they get so upset when people like criticize like Elden Ring is a fantastic game. Yes, but it's not a perfect game. Like no game is a perfect game. Like I love Breath of the Wild, it's my favorite like one of my favorite games, but like it's not perfect. Like there's a lot of problems with it. Um but like some people are so defensive. Like I think it's like when they make it like their personality, you know, like especially like if you're a bit younger. Some people aren't. Some of the people aren't young. I know for sure, but you know, like if you make it your personality, that like if you make a certain interest your personality, it feels like when something's attacking, when someone's like criticizing the thing, it feels like they're criticizing you. You know. So basically, I'm saying they need to touch grass. Marvel's Midnight Suns, all the supernatural characters. Oh, like the supernatural character. I thought you were talking about like Supernatural, the show, and I was like, what? But you mean like the yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, okay, okay. I've never played a Marvel game. You meant the first stream I watched from you. Oh, I forgot that was a stream. Yeah, yeah, maybe. Wait, do you like Dark Souls, Ricky, or did that just happen to be the like? This just happened to be the first stream. Being good at a one player, it is multiplayer. Yeah, you can technically have PvP. When you start up Elden Ring, it's like an anti cheat. There's like an anti cheat on there. Um, I simulated being in a real dungeon by not leaving their basement so they need to touch grass. Okay, the one thing that I think will hold me back from enjoying Dark Souls 3 is like each like level in Dark Souls, like in traditional Dark Souls, is like a dungeon. Like technically it's considered like a dungeon. Um and you guys know how I feel about dungeons. But these ones don't really have puzzles. They just have a bunch of annoying enemies blocking the way that could kill you. Um which I don't like. I just don't like I don't like. I'm the same in Breath of the Wild. I love fighting the blights. I love fighting the blights. I like fighting Ganon, Calamity Ganon. But I hate when like I'm just trying to go and like walk somewhere and like a little bokoblin is like attacking me, you know? Like it just really annoys me. Like I just want to get rid of them. Oh yeah, it was a raid, right? Because I was like, I don't recall you ever talking about Dark Souls. But yeah, maybe I'll continue it, but I'll probably continue on my own time if I could play it on my PlayStation. Um, because I think I would like it, but the problem is like with those kind of games. I mean, we talked about this before, right? Like I understand that they want the difficulty to be at a certain point, but like the difficulty, okay. What I don't understand is when a game doesn't have a difficulty setting in Elder for like for FromSoft games, they say like, oh, we want everyone to have the same intended experience, like the intended challenge. But not everyone playing the game will have the same challenge, right? Like if I play Dark Souls 3, I'm going to have a like my level of challenge for that game is going to be like 15 out of 10, right? While like say like a person who's played a ton of FromSoft games or like say it's like a really really good FromSoft player is gonna have like a way different experience than I am. You know, like if you're telling everyone that you don't have a difficulty setting because you want everyone to have the same experience and have the same challenge to overcome, not everyone has the same challenge. So like I think if I play Dark Souls 3, it's gonna be like such a long process, you know? Like it took me 3 hours to beat the first boss. Um and probably now I could do it in like less because I've had some practice, but like it's still gonna take me so long to get through the game. And I don't know if it's something I want to dedicate to, you know? I don't play that like I usually play like a few hours of games a week, right? So and I don't like it would take me like a year to finish Dark Souls. You wouldn't play the game, but you would watch it? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Do you have Dragon Quest Heroes 2? No. You check out the Guardians game, that one is fun. What is it like? What is it about? Is it just actiony, fighty game? Are you gonna get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? No. What do you think? What do you think? I'm excited to see the story because you guys know I love Aerith with all my heart. Um, and I'm curious. I'm curious what's gonna happen. I didn't really follow the first part of the story very well, to be fair. Like I was watching a stat play it, but I don't think I really comprehended the full story. I don't really know what's going on. But I like the characters, so we'll see. You copped Elden Ring, so sky's the limit. It seems a JRPG. Come on, Chicano. I mean, is Elden Ring an RPG? But even in Elden Ring, I'm just annoyed that I have to like level up stuff. I'm like, why do I have to level up my character? Like, just let me play the game. Is the stack going to? I asked him in his server, and he said he wants to stream it, so he might do like his current streams on the weekdays, and then Final Fantasy on the weekend. But he didn't promise. He didn't promise, so we'll see. But he has intentions to. So I'll try to catch those streams because I want to see my girl Aerith again. Elden Ring is considered a JRPG. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't like the RPG elements. Okay. I like the boss fights. I don't like the RPG elements. Like if you tell me like, oh, you need to level up your character and you need to level up the weapon and you need to like Um, I don't like anything to do with levels. Like I just don't like seeing the levels. I just want those out of my game, you know? I'm gonna say Tifa and Zach. Who the hell is Zach? Is Zach the guy with dark hair? He looks like Cloud, but he has black hair. Is that who it is? I don't know. I I I'm coming around to Tifa because Sejong dressed up as Tifa and she looked really good. So I'm coming around to it. Tifa is just very fan servicey, but I think she looks um more normal these days. Brown hair Cloud, you saw the medal. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, you guys know my favorite characters. I like not Tifa. I like Aerith and I like Tsung. But I think he died, didn't he? Didn't he already die? I can't remember. It doesn't matter if he's dead. Look, it doesn't matter if he's dead. I like Aerith and Tifa being besties or more than besties. I'm just happy to see them hanging out and getting along. I do like the characters. I think I'm not a big fan of like most JRPG stories because like they're kind of like they're a bit too like anime, I guess. But I think the characters are really nice. I do like I do like most of the characters we've seen, and there's some like fun moments, like the some of the mini games and stuff like that are just like silly, and I think it's just fun. Song, you don't think so? You don't remember? Yeah, I don't remember either. Is he dead? Wasn't he like a villain? Surely we killed him, but maybe not. Who knows? It doesn't matter if he's dead, honestly. Hopefully he's dead. I mean, I don't mind. I don't really mind. I can like him even if he's dead. Maybe he'll come back. Who knows? Welcome in, Falcon. How are you? But Sung is really hot. Meiju, imagine if Meiju got a low taper fade. Is that a haircut? Is it a haircut? What does that mean? Is this related to a Final Fantasy character? We just need Sephiroth to live. Sephiroth is good. I like Sephiroth. He's cool. Is it a haircut? Call it the Edgar haircut. Who's Edgar? Who's Edgar? Edgar Allan Poe? I don't know many Edgars. There's no way. Did Meiju roll for Shao? I rolled for Shao like 2 years ago. Not 2 years ago, maybe last year. I rolled for Shao last year, so I already have him. And who's Edgar? Is he in Final Fantasy? Is there a guy named Edgar? Although my main criticism for Final Fantasy, the remake, I think the game looks nice. Um, the game looks nice, but I think I think people have pointed this out. They have like such like same face syndrome. Like if you just made everyone bald and like remove their eye color, like everyone would look the same. Like a lot of the especially the girls like look very similar. Like like if you just saw like Cloud's face, you know, without his distinguishing features, you'd be like, who the hell is that? Edgar's just a generic young Hispanic male with that hairstyle, and so do all his friends. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know if I want to be Edgar. I saw a meme today of a picture of a van and a stop sign, and below is a picture of a man moving and a picture of Van Gogh. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I never heard someone like describe a meme like that, but somehow I understand the joke. Yeah, I understand the joke, but why? But why? Why is this? Why did you tell me this? Um. Yeah. Okay, but I don't think I'll get that haircut. I'm getting my hair done like getting my hair done in April. Chicago's just like, let me just share a meme, but like describe it. Did Edgar Allan Poe remind you of Van Gogh? Are they similar? Um, but yeah, what am I trying to say? I'm getting my hair done in April. I think I'm gonna like, I'm thinking of dyeing it. Like, we'll see how I feel. Like, I still have some time to decide, but I'm thinking of dyeing it. I keep seeing where like, I keep seeing like like brown hair with like orange inside. It looks really cute. It looks really, really cute. It's like cause like orange is just like a lighter brown. So it just looks really nice. So I'm thinking about doing that, but then I have to dye my whole head, which I'm kind of uncertain about because I hate when it grows out. You can see the roots, but maybe they can make my roots dark, so it's not like a big deal. Did anyone else know the meme where the horse is hanging in the water and the caption reads "man"? Sky, why are you describing memes? It's like this. It's like the same vibe. It's just a meme I like and I wanted to share with you guys. Oh my god, Chicano's getting flamed. Hey, everyone describe your favorite meme. I mean, you know, you guys know I'm like too much of a boomer. I'm not really like a meme enjoyer. Like once in a while I'll enjoy a meme, but most of the time I just don't really care. Like I'm just like that's not really like something I seek out, you know? I'm just too cultured, you know? No. I just never been into it, I don't know. But sometimes they're funny. Like if I really get the concept, then it's funny. But like most of the time I'm like I don't know, I'm just not a meme person. Which I feel like is like a very controversial take, you know? I feel like it's a weird thing to say. When you're getting the e-girl half and half, black and blonde hair. Like never. That sounds like a disaster. Because like the blonde part would like grow out and then like you'd have like the roots. I already had blonde hair one time and it was like it was just such a mess, you know? But I guess only half your hair would be like extremely fried, you know? Like half my hair would be like nice and healthy and then half the hair would be like fried, you know? I think that'd be like it would be a lot, you know? And it's very hard to like I think it's like yeah, it's hard cuz you like I guess it wouldn't be a big deal cuz I wouldn't have dyed the black part, but yeah, it's a I think the most I would do. I mean, I had like the white hair like here, right? I think the most I would do is like the white bangs, but I don't really. I'm not too bothered about um having blonde hair because just because like guys, it's gonna look nice for like that would look nice for like a week, okay? I'm just telling you, it would look nice for like a week, and then like a few weeks later, the roots would grow and it would look gross, like, and then it will start going like yellow and like it would just yeah, I mean, it would be nice for a week, but like, unless you guys are gonna pay for like the $400 hair dye session, um, and all my expensive shampoo that I would need to buy, then you know, it, I'm okay. And also spending another 7 hours in the hair salon would be not ideal. Welcome back, Jail. Are you getting your whole hair dyed neon green? The same day you dye your whole hair neon green. And then we'll be matching. Maybe half her hair would fall out and she'd have a wicked comb over. Oh god. That sounds so cursed. Imagine like you're bald like only on one like just one half like split all the way down the middle. You're just bald. Oh my god. That'd be like I feel like at that point you would just shave your whole head, right? Like if half your hair fell out, you'd have to shave the whole head. Vi? No, Vi has like just a side. You know, it's not like directly in the middle, okay? I think it's significantly worse. Let's do it. Okay, it's time. The old Skrillex cut. Yeah, that did. I'm not a fan. I don't mind the shaved side. I think the shaved side is fine. But when it goes too far, it just looks like unpleasant, you know? Half her hair falls on just as I like dubstep. Yeah, that's me. The only problem, like, I think, okay, when I was like 14, I really wanted to shave the side of my head, and my mom said no. She didn't let me do this. Um, but when you think about it, like one of my friends did it, and she was like growing. Okay, having it is like that is nice, but growing it out when it's like imagine your hair when it's like an inch long on the side, like it's just like unpleasant at that point, you know. Um, I feel like a lot of things like look nice in the moment, but then you have to think about like what happens when you want to grow it out, you know? I guess you just have to cover it. You just have to keep covering it. Because like you're gonna have like a weird like patchy hair here. Or like kinda like growing out hair here. Um let your hair grow. My hair is always growing, man. That's how it works. I can't stop it. I, although like when I have short hair, I wish I could stop my hair growing. You know? Like I mean I don't in one sense because like I want to grow out the damaged bits, but like having short hair is like kind of extra annoying sometimes because you have to keep cutting it, right? But I guess if a lot of men have short hair and you have to like get your hair cut like every like 2 months, right? That's like a pain. That's like a pain. I would not want to go to the hairdresser every 2 months. I'm going quite long between visits this time, and it's like really grown out. Look, it's like you can see how much like black hair there is here. I really hate that. I'm really dislike having like grown out dyed hair. I just think it looks gross. Um, Forgot what long hair matriarchs even like. Yeah, it's like kind of crazy to see myself with long hair. It feels like a very different era, you know. But it will come back eventually. It'll come back eventually. I think I'll keep it short for a little while. Like at least like if I full dye my hair, if I full dye my hair this April and I keep it for the summer, I might need like another year after that to grow it out. Um, I have to keep cutting off the damaged bits. So I think maybe I would maybe in like 2 years. 2 years would be the time. I just know she actually played video games. That's true. That's true. Short hair or video games. That's the option. You go to the barbers every month and a half. Yeah, that's often. Let's pull out one of the archives. Okay, let's see. Is it? What if it's me with short hair? Oh, long hair. Wait, this is a clip by Chicano. I feel like I'm. Okay, but I was actually insane for that.
Guys,
I was actually insane for that.
we did it. Guys,
That was really good.
guys.
Oh my god, that freaked me out. I saw the thing. Yes. Thanks for the good job. Oh my god. That was actually insane. If you guys don't know, that was me doing the Varudania speedrun skip. And it took me like so long. It took me like 40 minutes. It would have been faster to just light the torch on my own, but I did it. I did it like once. Um, you did it a few. It was not a few tries, Scano. You are misremembering. It was a long time. I was struggling. You haven't cut your hair since before Paris with the rat's nose up there now. It must be so long. That's like almost a year, no? How long is it? It's Miranda Cosgrove. A lot of people say that. I just don't see it. Um. Yeah, I think it was that long. I'd have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure it took me so long to do that. It would definitely would have been faster just to do it. But I think we were doing some sort of challenge where I couldn't light the torch for some reason. Like maybe I don't know what the restriction would have been, but I think I wasn't able to do it the normal way, so we did it this way. Yeah, I always seen people do it, but I just never knew it again. Should put Breath of the Wild again and probably learn wind bombing. You can do it. You could do it. I thought you were just trying to show off. No, I think it was for a challenge run. I could be wrong though. In 40 minutes, I was not showing off. I think, yeah, I think someone ended up coaching me through it because it was not working. I wonder if I can still play Breath of the Wild. Can't believe people say Miranda Costco was related to Michael Jackson. Yeah, I don't see that either. I don't see that either. Did we clip your remote bomb massacre against the Lionel? That was peak gaming. We must have clipped it. But it took like, again, that took like 30, 40 minutes, no? Like it probably took a really long time. We probably maybe clipped the end. I don't know. It's really hard to find clips. Really hard to find old clips. Like you can't like, there's no like easy way to like search through them. That'd be a lot of clips in succession. Surely there's like a I don't know, like I could just find the VOD. It would be really easy to find in the VOD because it took so long. The modded playthrough? No, I killed a Lionel with bombs, and it took like a long time. Gotta be frugal with resources. I mean, bombs are free. You should just use bombs. I don't think it was silver. I think it was a red main Lionel. There's no way I went to the silver one. That'd be silly. It was definitely Scarlett's just making up memories. But maybe he just thinks highly of me and he's like, Mija killed a gold Lionel with bombs. Is definitely white or silver? Really? Yeah, I mean we'll go back and check. We'll go back and check this. There's even a red Lionel in that Corey. Really? I swear it was red. You finished Tears of the Kingdom with like 200 bomb flowers, something in your inventory. You're a hoarder. I had like 0. I had like none. I had like no bombs ever. But you guys know I don't like picking stuff up. I'm not like I am not a hoarder. I think you guys know. I am like, I use my max revives, which is I think that is the ultimate litmus test of if you're a hoarder in a game. Like, do you use your max revives or do you never use it? Like, there's a spectrum. Do you use it like anytime? Do you save it for the final, like the championship battle, or do you just never use it? Because even when you're fighting the champion, you think I might use it later, so you save it. Like, that's the spectrum. Or you could apply it to any item that you won't get again, okay? Or like a rare item. You can apply it to any rare item. It's blue off the bat, silver, white later in the game. Blue is 3000. But I don't think I was in master mode. There's no way I would have been in master mode because the regen. My Pokemon bags are full. You don't revive. Come on, man. You gotta just survive. I still can't believe I play Pokemon like this. I just didn't know, like, I swear, like, I wasn't even like using all these potions to be funny. Like, I just didn't know that that's not how you're supposed to play. Like, I never watched someone play Pokemon before. I was just like, well, I'm getting hit, so I should heal. And then I get hit again, so I should heal again. You know? So I'm like, that was just my thought process. I was like, well, I'm getting hit, I should heal. And then everyone's like, and then I didn't know I wasn't supposed to use that many potions. Unless it's even possible to do a master one, you have to be constantly throwing bombs so it doesn't regenerate. It's probably possible. It would just be annoying. It would just be like really annoying. And I don't think I would have sat through that. You're like, man, these Pokemon games are sure hard every time you run into a ground Pokemon. Yeah, and I don't even know what type it is. I'm like, man, this Pokemon is so hard. I just don't know why, you know? I mean, I think I got the intended difficulty of Pokemon playing through the game, like not knowing, like the first like 10 playthroughs I did, I definitely did not know like any type advantage beyond like water and fire, you know? Like I probably need like water, fire, maybe like the water, fire, grass, like trio. I didn't know anything outside of that, you know? So I think I got like a truly intended. Probably painful to watch first experience. um, we had a lot of people backseating me, but maybe it was just because it was so painful to watch. Like they just couldn't handle it any longer. Fire super effective against water because it turns into steam. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, it just melts the water. You know what I mean? It just melts the water. Some of the typing things are nonsensical, honestly. But yeah, I would say I'm still below average at Pokemon. I don't have a I don't have a strong I don't have a strong grasp on things. But I'm actually getting like, I was getting better. I learned about the EVs and stuff like that. And welcome in pizza. You can just call me Miju. No pet names, please. I'm doing good though. How are you? Yeah, we'll see about what I wonder if there's gonna be a Tears of the Kingdom DLC. If they make like a sword trial for Tears of the Kingdom, like I will not. I will just not. You're doing fine, I'm glad. The backseating urge is very strong when you play Pokemon. I mean, honestly, understandable. But I generally try and limit myself to either giving you hints or straight up gaslighting you. That's how you cope. You cope just by lying to me and then deriving entertainment from that. But like, yeah, I do understand. Like, I do understand that it can be hard to watch. Like, I 100% like sometimes when I'm watching someone play a game that I'm like familiar with, you're just like, oh, like it's sometimes it's painful to watch. Like if you know the solution to a puzzle and they're just like they just can't get there. But like, yeah, I think it's just have some self restraint. All you need is a little bit of self restraint. Um, yeah, I don't mind hints obviously. Sometimes I'm actually like I do ask for hints often. Pretty sure Tears of the Kingdom is just like done. I mean, like Elden Ring came out 2 years ago, and now they're releasing DLC. When they kept saying like the DLC's coming, the DLC's coming, and it like wasn't coming. Um, but so maybe Tears of the Kingdom will be like much later. I don't know. You're just offended you don't like Galvantula. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do insult people's favorite Pokemon sometimes, but I just don't like bugs. They're gross. Yeah, you don't backseat. It's all good. The DLC would have been out already. I feel like because Breath of the Wild DLC was super quick. Maybe they did. Maybe they did it again. They're like they started making a DLC and they're like, there's too much stuff. We got to make another game. Usage is coming out in a year. Can't wait to buy so I can play Breath of the Wild on a 60 FPS. Um, Not to be like a graphics Andy. I would say I'm like a moderate graphics Andy, but Tears of the Kingdom does not even run at 30. Okay, Tears of the Kingdom was laggy as hell. Like when I remember playing Lurelin Village. So when you go to Lurelin Village in Tears of the Kingdom, it's like a combat trial. It was so laggy. It was like almost unplayable during Lurelin Village. I don't know if it was just me. The rest of it was like fine. The rest of the game was fine, but it was like Lurelin Village was like what Korok Forest used to be, like the frame rate. But like you had to do like a bunch of fighting, so it was like painful. Um, Hopefully Super Mario Odyssey 2 is a thing. Yeah, I would love a Super Mario Odyssey 2. I think Mario's just fun. Mario's just fun for everyone, you know? Um, yeah, Lurelin was a struggle. The rest of the game was like fine. Like obviously there was frame drops, it was lagging, but Lurelin was just especially bad. It's like 15 FPS. Yeah, it's a something was up with that, you know? But I don't really care about like unless the Switch upgrade, like the new Switch is like different in like how it functions. If it's just a straight hardware upgrade, I don't really care. I don't really play any games on Twitch where I'm like, oh, I wish I had a hardware upgrade, you know. Um, but like if it has a different function, like if it's like fully handheld, I mean if it's fully handheld, I can't stream it, so I don't know what the problem would be like. Or maybe there would be like some sort of like HDMI thing, but I don't know. I wouldn't buy it unless it was like drastically different or had something I really wanted, like a game I really wanted. I usually buy new consoles for games. I don't usually buy like the console for the sake of the console. The best thing about Tears of the Kingdom is cooking pizzas. I unironically, my favorite things in Breath of the Wild, like when I played casually, was like cooking. Or it was number one, taking photos. Number two, cooking. Like legitimately. But then obviously I started doing like challenge runs and stuff like that, so I did like a lot more like fighting and stuff. But I'm definitely I'm definitely a cooking enjoyer in games. But then every time I cooked, I would end up making like the same things. Cause you're a Sims player at heart. I'm like an Animal Crossing player at heart. You know, everything I want it to be like I want like all these like I really just like mundane things in games. You know, like when I was watching Persona. Like the part I wanted to play was like the school simulator. I'm like, wow, I go to school every day and like go to classes and stuff. I'm like, wow, that's like peak gameplay. And then like after school, you can like go to like the city and like do different activities. I know technically it's to like level up your skills, but like I love stuff like that in games where it's like, what should I do today? Should I study? Should I do this? And I'm like, oh, my dad wants me to study. I should, you know, like I'm like, oh, this is just like real life. Like I love stuff like that. I don't know why. You like the burger challenge and hanging at ramen shops in Persona the most? Yeah, just like just like the mundane, like everyday things kind of just seem very fun in games, you know? Yeah, hang out with Switch and make some call. I just want to like make him proud, you know? Like I want to do get good grades, you know? I wonder if you can beat the game while like not going to any castles and stuff. I wonder if there's like yeah, like slice of life. I like a good slice of life, you know? Or even if it's like I guess like something like Stardew, it's not really like slice of life. It's like you are like doing something like farming, but it's still like mundane. Like if you farmed IRL, like it would not be that exciting. Do that with a few games when you're younger, simulating everything but the actual goal. Exactly, exactly. I think it's fun. Like just doing like the side stuff is a great time. The favorite genre in anime, slice of life. My favorite like movie genre, I would say, is like a nice coming of age film. Cause like in like a coming of age film, sometimes there's like a something going on, right? Like a it can like be combined with like a like a some sort of plot, right? But a lot of times like nothing really happened. They're just living their life and they're learning. I do like those. I think it's good, but it like really focuses on the characters and stuff. What is your favorite coming of age film? I mean, I like Clueless. I really like Clueless. Um, I like Clueless. I like My Girl. Um, and I don't know what else would be a coming of age film. I don't know. You just watch MCU and Frozen. I mean, we've all fallen off MCU, haven't we? I was trying to watch um, more like different types of movies recently. I'm waiting for, can't remember what it's called now. The movie that came out like couple months ago with like Emma Stone. I wanted to watch that one, but I'm waiting for it to come out on streaming. It's My Girl, the one with the Home Alone kid. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. You gonna watch the X-Men reboot? When is that? Poor Things. Yeah, yeah. I can remember if it was called Pretty Thing or Poor Things because I keep getting it confused. I'm like, is it Pretty Thing? It could be both. It could be either one. Um, what I don't know what the, I'll probably watch Deadpool. I think Deadpool is fun. I don't know if I'll watch it in. I don't know if I'll watch it in theater or if I'll just watch it when it comes out. But we'll see. We'll see. I still have. Okay, so I got like, they sell these like movie passes that are like, you can get 2 tickets to a movie, 1 popcorn and 2 drinks, right? And I have not been able to use it because I had braces, so I couldn't eat popcorn while watching a movie, right? So I was like, haven't been able to use it, and it apparently doesn't expire. So I was like, I've been waiting to use this. this movie pass that I got like 3 years ago, and I haven't been able to do it because like I would have to just like inhale the popcorn in like less than an hour and then put my braces back in. So I was like, that's not really like worth, you know? So then I was like just saving the movie. But maybe soon I'll be able to use my movie ticket. Um, because otherwise I would never get popcorn in the theater. Huge fan of the director. Lanthimos always kills it. Yeah, I heard the movie was really, really good. It's like a, I guess it's like a feminist sort of movie. Because I saw a lot of people comparing it to Barbie, but I couldn't watch those video essays because I haven't watched the movie yet. So I gotta get on that, and then I'll go back and watch those video essays. We'll see. Try and watch the Deadpool 3. Yeah, I think I'll watch Deadpool 3. I don't know anything about the X-Men stuff though. Like, will it have like Hugh Jackman? I didn't enjoy I thought the X-Men films were only okay. At least the ones I've seen. But I love Logan. I love the movie Logan, so it depends, I guess, what it's like or what it's about, you know? Um, but it's I don't feel strongly about the X-Men except for Logan. But I don't think there's anything. I mean, obviously I'm excited for the Wicked movie. I'm a big musical theater fan. So I'm excited for the Wicked movie coming out, even though it's gonna be 2 parts, which is kind of weird. Like you're making a 2.5 hour musical into like a 2-part movie. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe there's other stuff in like the book or something, but who knows? What about Laura? Yeah, I like Laura. I like them both. Is she gonna be in it? Is she gonna be the new Wolverine? I'm just a sucker for like the like there's like a troubled man who gets put into like a father position, you know? And he's like at the start he doesn't really want to be a dad, you know? Like he's not a good dad. And then later like and then they bond, you know? And then like you know like God of War, The Last of Us, you know? Like all those so good. So good. It's such a like you know, it's like a kind of like a basic story, but it just works so well, man. Welcome in, Jack. Yeah, well, I really like those kind of movies, but I don't know, like it has to be done well, obviously. It can't just be like anything. Although I'm pretty sure like they said like The Last of Us is they took a lot of inspiration from The Road, like the book. I think it's also a movie, but The Road as well. Um, but so maybe I need to read that book. I don't know if I guess it must be good, right? I don't really read like fiction books, but I would be open to it. Have you watched any of his previous films? I don't think so, but maybe I have, and I just don't know. But yeah, I've heard a lot of things about this movie, so I'm looking forward to it. And Emma Stone's obviously amazing. I feel like I haven't seen her. I like recently. I've been getting like random like, or people have been like posting video essays about like some like random like older movies. Not like super old, but like you know like 10, 15 years old kind of movie. Um, and like just like randomly, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that movie. I recently watched a video essay about Easy A. Speaking of Emma Stone, and I was like, you know, that was a good movie. Like I totally forgot about that. I definitely watched that when I was like younger, and I just like totally forgot about it. But it's like people have been like, you know, bringing up these movies like randomly. And they're like, remember this movie? Let's talk about it. You know. And then I recently watched a video essay about Juno, and I remember watching Juno when I was like, I think I was definitely too young. I was definitely like 12 when I watched Juno, and it probably like did not like resonate with me in the like I probably didn't understand the themes of the movie very well because I was too young. I was just like, oh, this like I remember like I'm pretty sure it was the first movie I watched that had like a sex scene in it, so I was definitely like really young. Um, we should watch it in Discord. I don't know, man. Um, do you know has a sex scene? It's a movie about pregnancy. Um, you ever seen Crazy Stupid Love? Emma Stone, Steve Carell, and Ryan Gosling? I have not seen it. I don't watch that many like comedy movies. I don't know. I was watching I was watching a bunch of like movie discussion videos recently, and like the movie that came out like last year about like No Hard Feelings. I never like I kept seeing it recommended on like I think it's on Amazon, but then like I didn't realize that it's about Jennifer Lawrence who's like 30 something. And then she basically tries to like seduce this like 19-year-old boy. I was like, what? Why is this a movie? Like why? It was just like weird. Um yeah, I watched the movie like I watched Juno like a long time ago, so I could be misremembering it. But surely like, she got pregnant, so like something must have happened. But maybe they didn't show it. Maybe I just interpolated it in my mind. Watch more movies. I'm not a big comedy movie fan. I'm sorry. Like I like Mean Girls. I think Mean Girls is funny, but like I've watched so many like comedy movies, and a lot of them are so like I don't know. Like a lot of them are like so raunchy, or they're like just the humor is just like so like silly. I'm like really like I don't know. It has to be like a really it has to like click right, you know. It's coming of age. Are you sure? Steve Carell is coming of age. He's like 40. You might go to the cinema for Kung Fu Panda 4. You should. You should. You should get that full experience. I can't remember if I've watched all the Kung Fu Pandas. What was in Kung Fu Panda 3? I think we've talked about this before. Because Kung Fu Panda 1 has like the leopard, the snow leopard, whatever. Kung Fu Panda 2 has. I've definitely watched 2, but I can't remember who they're fighting. You used to like the American Pie movies? Yeah, I can't handle movies like that. Um, it's just like too much for me. I'm like, I don't find this funny. Like obviously, I think it's just not my cup of tea. The crane, yeah, the crane. But then what's in 3? Maybe I haven't watched 3. I've definitely watched 2. It's funny, sure, but it's mainly coming of age. Coming of what age? They're all old. 3 has an ox. Okay, I don't think I've seen that. Oh no, wait, I think I have. Water Buffalo voiced by J.K. Simmons. Who's J.K. Simmons? But I think I remember. He's like fighting the buffalo, and there's like plates everywhere. Oh my god, I cannot. This is not a memorable enough movie for me. Actually, uncultured. I'm sorry. You guys know I'm not good with actors. He's Juno's dad. Is he actually? Okay, well I've seen him recently then. I watched that video essay. Okay. Well, I did not know that he was Juno's dad. The one who gave the great life advice at the end of the movie. Maybe I'll need to watch that movie again. Maybe now that I'm older, I'll understand it more, you know? He's a very prominent actor. Yeah, I'm just not good at remembering all these people, you know? You know, J.K. Simmons, I'm sorry. I don't know a lot of famous actors, I'm very sorry. But I recently found out there's a guy called Woody Allen. Okay? There's a guy called Woody Allen. You guys know Woody Allen? And he married his stepdaughter. I was like, what the hell? And he's like, I never hear people talk about him like, oh, like, Woody Allen, so, like, I just never, like, I feel like he should not be famous. And he, like, we should be famous for the wrong reason, you know? Whiplash. I watched Whiplash when I was young as well. I don't remember. I think that's one of the movies I need to rewatch as well. Cause I watched a lot of movies. I think I don't have a good long-term memory. Like, do you guys remember stuff from like? Do you guys remember stuff about like when you're from like when you were like a young kid? Or like when you're like school age, I would say. Like, do you guys remember well? Um, because like I don't remember these things well. Like I think I just have a bad long-term memory. I just shove it out of my mind, you know? Um, mm, and Spidey Man. Oh, he's in Spidey Man? He's Cave Johnson in Portal 2. I don't think I got that far. I never met any named characters except from GLaDOS. Woody Allen is kind of infamous for that. Yeah, that's disgusting, by the way. That Woody Allen was a guy from Toy Story. No, no, no. No. That's are you talking about Woody? Like the character? I guess he has some movies. Yeah, but like how is he like a prominent actor after doing that, you know? It's very small bits and pieces. Yeah, me too, me too. I only remember like something that I think a lot of it I've made it up, you know? Like I feel like a lot of it is like fake memories. You remember everything? Really? I just feel like I shove it out of my brain to remember other stuff. Um, Woody Andy Warhol. What is this? Like a like association game? I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to be associated with Woody Allen. I think he's a director. Oh yeah, okay. It's always the director, man. You have memories that I definitely think are false. I think so too. I don't trust my memories from when I was younger. I have a memory of being picked up from the trash at a local grocery store because your brothers kept saying they found your brothers kept saying they found me in a dumpster. Yeah, that's definitely made up memory. It's crazy how like yeah, like apparently every time you retell a story or like retell a memory, um, or someone tells you about a memory, it changes it. So like people telling the story of certain things can change your memory of it. Like I guess Angel can be convinced that they were in the trash can. Oh my gosh, but it's so vivid. That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, it's bad. Look up what David O. Russell, guy who made the new movie. Taylor Swift was in a movie with his niece. Oh, I don't even want to know. Like I've been watching videos about like weird like age gap stuff in like Hollywood, and it's so rampant. Like why? Like it's like so like normalized. Like it's like oh like every like there's like so many people. It's not even just like fringe people. Like it's like people are like openly doing this, and like that's like real messed up. Like I just like I really would not like have no desire at all to be like famous or like extreme. Like I guess if you're extremely rich, you could just kind of like you don't have to like deal with anyone, you know? Like but like I feel like once you get into like certain circles, like they probably just have a completely different view of like reality and like what things are like okay and like I feel like at a certain point, at a certain point, like people who are like that powerful and like that wealthy and stuff, like and that like well known, like maybe they just have like they just don't think about like things the same way. Amsterdam, it's a movie where they shove Taylor into a moving car. What? Oh my gosh, that is poor Taylor Swift. I mean, that'd be like I think that's a good cameo, you know? Like if you don't know how to act, like just die in the movie, you know? That it works. That's funny. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Um Yokomoto is about to lose his mind over the Mallow Mart, so enjoy. Give me a couple minutes. Okay, okay, I'm back. No idea why anyone still works with that director. Yeah, it's like I don't like. I think it's, that some people like do this kind of stuff like so openly, and it's like so. It's just crazy to me that like I don't find it crazy that like people do it. Like obviously like there's like awful people in the world, but I just find it crazy that like people do it like openly. You know, like they do like really awful stuff like openly, and it's just like kind of accepted, and like no one says anything about them because like I guess like they're very like powerful people or whatever. It's just like really messed up. What's the movie where they put her in a suitcase? Wait, how many movies has Taylor Swift been in? I knew she was in Cats, but I didn't know she was in so many different movies and she was treated in these ways in the movie. Yeah, I would say like I was definitely more of like a TV show watcher than like a movie watcher. And I still like both for sure, but I think I haven't seen a lot of movies in general as well because like I tend to like rewatch stuff. Like especially when I was younger, like I would prefer rewatching stuff than to watch something new. Cause I just feel like it's like very comfortable to like rewatch something. Um, you rewatch something you really enjoy. Like you have like your comfort shows and stuff like that. So I'm generally a fan of rewatching stuff. But these days I've been trying to branch out more. But I only just finished this week's Running Man episode like on Thursday, so I haven't really been keeping up. Yeah, that's really messed up with that guy. Um, I watched the same 5 movies after a gaming sesh. Are they what are the 5 movies? Chad's not curious about some movies you like? I mean, I think they know quite a few. Welcome in, Rovo, by the way. Um, I mean, I told you guys my favorite non um non Disney movies. Like you guys know I love Clueless. And we talked about My Girl. Um, I don't know. Well, I don't know what I would put on the like off the top of my head. Matrix, Tokyo Drift, Mononoke Hime, Rush Hour, Ghost in the Shell. It was cycle between those. How many times have you watched them? I even have like a Disney Plus subscription though, so I don't even watch like Disney movies that much. Any movie you recall watching a lot when you're young? Yes. Oh my god, for some reason we had a DVD of Journey to the Center of the Earth. And we watched it so much. I don't know why. Like, it's not even like I really liked it or anything. Like, it wasn't like my favorite movie or anything. We just watched it a lot. I just don't know why. Um, and like my brother was really into Toy Story, so we watched Toy Story a lot. But just Journey to the Center of the Earth just doesn't make sense because I'm like, why? Like, it's not even like it's like fine. Like, it's not like an amazing movie or anything, you know? Each one over 100. Damn. Tokyo Drift is the best. You're watching it last night. What is it about? It just has the word Tokyo in it, which sounds very weeb to me, you know? You never saw that movie, but I did watch the Mummy movies with that lead actor because your mom loved them. Fair enough, fair enough. I think The Mummy is a Stat's favorite movie. It's about drifting in Tokyo. It's the third Fast and the Furious. Oh, Fast and the Furious. Okay. That makes more sense. I guess they have to keep changing locations, you know? Do you guys think Cars 2 is weeby? It's set in Japan. Do you guys think Cars 2 is a weeb movie? Yes or no? You never seen Cars. Okay, wait, Cars 1 is actually really good. I love Cars 1. Yeah, you're missing out. You're missing out. Cars 1 is so good. Um, well, you never seen Cars either? Go watch it. It's good. Um, and Big Hero 6 is good. I like it. You'll love it. It's Japanese, you know? To Mater. Yeah, exactly, exactly. We love Mater. Yeah, Big Hero 6 is set in a fictional city called San Francisco. So it's like San Francisco mixed with Tokyo. But the main characters are often, or like they're all like diverse actually, but The main character, Hiro, is Japanese. It came out when you were like 17. I didn't watch Cars till I was like an adult. I enjoyed it. Need HBO Max at the moment for Tokyo Vice Season 2 by waiting for it to all be out so you could binge it and cancel service again. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, honestly. Um, yeah, I don't have any like. I think yeah, I would do the same again. Like if a new season of a show I like came out, I would just wait for it to all be out and then I would just buy it for 1 month and then cancel. Watch Kung Fu Panda in your 20s and love it. Exactly, exactly. I watched a lot of my favorite Disney films as an adult, you know? Maybe if I get Disney Plus again at some point. Yeah, I don't think I have any like movies I like only because I was a kid, you know? Like I don't have any like strong attachment to any movies from when I was a kid. Um like I didn't watch that many like Disney films growing up, honestly. Watching Shrek in our 40s. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I think the best kids movies are like ones that can be enjoyed by everyone. It's like a family movie, you know? And they offer a week free trial too. That's a little life hack. It's usually only for like new customers though. You know? You watched Shrek in the cinema when it came out. It's so good. I remember watching Shrek 2. My friend had a birthday party at the cinema, and we all watched Shrek 2, but I hadn't watched Shrek 1. So I was like, I was just watching Shrek 2, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, man. Um, you can make a new email and be a new customer each time. No, but they get your credit card. At least here, like they make you put in your credit card information, even if you are just doing the trial. Did you ever see Rush Hour 2? I don't think I saw Rush Hour 1. Um, maybe you're right. Yeah, I don't think it works like that. They're really um they're careful about that. What's your favorite amphibian that's green? Um, no preference, honestly. Maybe like a snake. A snake? I don't have a strong opinion on amphibians. Frog? Frog or snake? Definitely not like a lizard. I don't know. A snake is a reptile. You're right. You're right. Um, a frog. I'm trying to get you to say frog. Yeah, sorry. Snake is not an amphibian. I'm sorry. I didn't take biology. I only took chemistry and physics. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess if I had to pick an amphibian, it would be a frog. Well, only in theory. If I saw a frog IRL, oh my god, I've seen a frog IRL. It's kind of scary. Like when you're just like walking and the frog just like jumps, you're like, oh my god, like what the hell is that? Um, so I was like, I don't like seeing them in the wild. I remember the first time I saw a snake. Like we don't really have like like dangerous snakes here. I've only ever seen a snake like once in the wild. It was like a garter snake, obviously. And then like it just freaked me out. I'm not scared of snakes, but just like seeing one in the wild, I was like, what the hell? Um, salamanders too? Oh. Yeah, I have no idea, guys. I'm not a biology guy. Canada's a snake island? I mean, as long as they're harmless, it's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I used to lift up rocks and catch salamanders. I don't think we have that. Any salamander, the fire Pokemon? Salamence? Salamence? But isn't that like a dragon? Isn't Salamence like a big dragon? It's when he lived in Nova Scotia. I've never seen a salamander here. Salandit, that's one as well. Salazzle, oh yeah, there's a lot of salamander Pokemon. Or are they all the same Pokemon? You guys know I'm not good with evolutions. Maybe they're all the same. BC has slugs. Oh yeah, we have slugs like crazy. Like every time you walk out, yeah, every time you go on a walk, like after rain, there's like slugs everywhere. And my dog will try to lick them, so we have to keep them away. Or he'll like step on it and then like he has like slug goo on his hand. Like it's just unpleasant. Salandit and Salazzle are the same. Salamence come from Bagon. What? That's a Pokemon? Bagon. It's like bacon? Shalgon. Don't know what that is. Those don't sound real. I think you're making that up. And I guess we just have multiple. I mean, eventually they run out of ideas, you know? But I think they just have to start repeating animals. Like, how many bird Pokemon are there? We all know every bird is like the same. So like, surely there's a lot of bird Pokemon, and there's like probably multiple whale Pokemon stuff. Bagon is baby and dragon. Wow, that's so creative. Your favorite animals are crows, really? Because they're smart? We just have too many crows here, man. They're really annoying. Like every time they're always in like the road. And I'm like driving and I'm like, Mr. Crow, please leave the road. I don't want to run it over, obviously. And I'm like just trying to like get past the crow and it like won't leave the street. I'm like, hello? Like, are you trying to die? But yeah, they kind of just exist, you know? I don't have a problem with crows, aside from the in the road thing. I do have a problem with raccoons. Raccoons here are like very aggressive. So I'm always worried that like they'll like attack my dog. Or attack me, really. Raccoons are smart and evil. They are. They are. They're really like violent as well. Like I don't think I've ever heard of anyone getting attacked by a crow, you know? But raccoons, definitely, definitely. They have like little hands. They have little hands that will scratch you, like for real. Like there's been people, like people have like fed raccoons around their neighborhoods, and then the raccoons attack people. Like when the food goes away, like they'll like legitimately like attack people. Um, we have crows and magpies around here. You don't see ravens as often. Magpies in Australia apparently attack people all the time. Everything in Australia apparently attacks people all the time. I'm terrified of that place. When I was a kid, I used to leave cans of tuna outside my house because you wanted to make raccoon your pet. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't know any better. But like, yeah, when now, like, I'm like, I hear people like feeding wildlife. Like, oh my god, the people who feed cougars, or sorry, the people who feed coyotes are like, I think you can get like arrested for doing that because like it makes them like really aggressive. Um, and obviously like coyotes are really dangerous. Speaking of freak birds, all I've ever seen is shoe-bill stork. They look scary. Oh, I don't know. When I was in Italy, I saw a swan. And I've always heard of swans being like really aggressive, right? Because they're like really territorial, but they were just chilling on the beach with like tons of people. And I was like, "Oh my god, like this swan, like it's huge." Like I was kind of scared of it. But it seemed okay. One time I opened my door and there was a super fat raccoon eating from a bag of chips. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Raccoons are just really like we've had raccoons like in our yard all the time. Um, shoebill stork. Oh god. Oh whoa! It's so big. What the hell? That is a thick bird. Oh my gosh. It looks like uncanny, doesn't it? Oh my god! There's a video of it like eating like a mammal. What the hell? It looks like it looks like yeah, it does look like really uncanny, like the way it like stares. It looks uncomfortable. Um, you've seen wild peacocks, really? Are they aggressive? It looks like a Muppet. It does. It looks like a deranged Muppet though. Like it looks like one that would like definitely like haunt you in your like the Muppet of your nightmare, you know? Semi-wild. I don't think I've seen one in the wild. I don't know where you would see that. Um, oh, the Japanese garden before, and the huge swans. I thought was a statue that turned its head at me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm like big birds kind of freak me out, honestly. Is that an old castle in Victoria? They have peacocks in Victoria. That's crazy. I have not been there. I've been to Victoria a few times, but I don't recall seeing peacocks. I just remember going with my school, and we went to the Parliament building, and it was like the most boring like tour of my life. Like it was so boring. Don't recommend unless you're some sort of like politics nerd. Like don't go to the Parliament building. It's so boring. And like we had gone like to Victoria on like a day trip. So we had like woken up at like 3, 4 a.m. to go to Victoria, and then we're coming home the same day. Which is awful. Like I don't know why we did that. But then like a lot of us just like left the tour and just like fell asleep in the Parliament building because we were so bored. Aren't peacocks native to Canada? Are they? I have not heard this. You did the same trip in the Empress Hotel. You love that area? I don't know if we did that. You know, the tour guide, they used horse pee to turn the roof green, and he said you were lying. What? That's crazy. What a rude guy. He's like, don't stop lying to me, child. Like, it's true. Yeah, you just knew better than the tour guide. How dare they? I remember when we went on a school trip to Chicago, they gave us a Al Capone tour. So they were like, yeah, this is where these guys got shot. And we're like, oh, okay. It was a very like random tour. I'm like, I mean, we were like older. Like we were like 16, 17. So it was like, okay, like fair enough, yeah. Yeah, and then at the end of the tour, we had a prize draw, and they gave the prize of the shot glass, and we're like, we're children. Like we were I won the shot glass. I had an Al Capone shot glass. And I was like, bro, like I'm like 15. Like what do you want me what do you want me to do? Like, it was kind of funny. Like the tour was obviously not meant for children. Like it was funny. Um Beecher Capone, yeah, no, that was me. Yeah, I did win the shot glass though. Won a shot glass with egg juice. Can there be a shot glass with like egg juice on the bottom? Like you look inside, you finish your drink, and the egg juice just staring at you. The Mefia, true, the Mefia. But yeah, true. A shot glass with Mijai gun would be more appropriate. My best school trip was a bug zoo in Victoria. The teacher put a tarantula on his face. What? I think we went to a bug zoo, or we went to like some sort of zoo in Seattle. And I remember my friend was terrified of butterflies, and she like went in the butterfly room, and then she like cried, and then she left. And I didn't realize she was so scared of butterflies. Um, we take a shot and me just staring. Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. You crossed the border with your class? Yeah, I mean, we went to Chicago. We went to Seattle before. Seattle one was like, I think we did it again as a day trip. Like, I don't know what with our class and doing like a day trip. Terrible. And went to Disneyland. Good times. You're allowed to cross the border as long as you have like proper permission forms and everything like that. It is a big undertaking though. Like you have to hire like a company to do all of it. I was a teacher's assistant. I was a teacher's assistant for band and choir, so I actually helped with a lot of the paperwork, and it's a whole mess, honestly. Um, that's one of your favorite destinations? Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, of all the places I've been, Seattle was like the best. I mean, I used to go to Seattle a lot. Like when I growing up when I was a kid, we would go to Seattle for back to school shopping. Until I was like probably like 12 or 13. And then the US dollar was like too strong, so it didn't make sense to go there anymore. We would go to like the outlet mall in Bellingham and stuff. Um, yeah, we did that quite often. But I haven't been since I was like since probably I was like 14. It's been like a while now. Yeah. I think school trips are really fun. They're super overpriced to be fair. Um, but it's kind of like it's fun to go on a trip like go on a trip with your friends, especially when you're around like the school age. It's a really great time. And like everything is handled for you, which makes it easier as well. But I was always surprised how they just let us loose. Like we go to Chicago and they'd be like, "Okay, meet back here in like a few hours," and then they would just let us loose in the city, which I always thought was strange. I'm like, we could die. Like we could just die out here in the city, you know? Like we're like we're like what 15 to 17, like we could die. Like I understand letting us loose in Disneyland, but like letting us loose in the middle of Chicago, I don't know. And then they let us loose in Hollywood as well. Now everything here is mad expensive. I mean, here is mad expensive too. What can you do? My class went to the zoo in Toronto during winter and all the animals were gone. They just walked around in an empty park. That's so sad. What a terrible trip. Yeah, they put them indoors, yeah. Especially in Toronto in the winter, that's cold. Miju on the loose. Me as a I remember like me and my friend, like we rented a bike in Chicago and we rode a bike on the road and we almost died, like actually. Like it was very scary because there were like cars like everywhere. Um it was terrible. We should not have done that. But yeah, school trips are a great memory for me, you know. But now you know, I still like traveling now. I feel like I need to I want more vacation days. I want more vacation days. You're at the zoo one time and they're transporting a giraffe, so I take a break and start munching on a tree. So I just sit there and wait for it because it's blocking the walkway. Aw. Let the giraffe eat the tree. I went on a cruise and he got mad because he climbed a ladder. What? Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Class cruise. You went on a cruise with your class? That's crazy. I've been on a cruise. I went on a cruise when I was like 10. We went to Alaska. Um, and I remember like the pool was like a saltwater pool, and the water slide it wasn't a water slide. It was like a slide. Like it was like a plastic slide. And then there was like this was like before all the cruises had like cool like rock climbing wall and like you know maybe those cruises are like too expensive, but like you know cruises these days have like some cool stuff. My cruise did not have anything of the sort. Um, we had like there was like a library with like board games. There was basketball and there was shuffleboard. So like I would play with like my brother and my cousin and we'd be like we'd have to like find stuff to do because it was honestly like there wasn't a lot to do. Because yeah, now but it is kind of full of old people. Lots of cruises from Vancouver. Yeah, there is a lot. There is a lot. There's always a cruise ship in the harbor. Wish you could have went on the Titanic. What? You wanted to sink? You thought cruises were for senior citizens. Nowadays, I want to go on one. Well, not to say. I mean, I think that's a pretty clear indication there. I don't want to go on a cruise. I actually have no desire to go on a cruise. I'm not the kind of person who like wants to travel and then just like relax in a resort, you know? Like if I want to travel, you guys know I travel to eat, you know? Like I want to go and like eat the food from the culture, you know, and like see cool things and do fun activities. You know, I can relax at home. I sit around all day at home. I'm ready. Like I'm vacations are like the one time I like actually leave the house. So I I'm you know I'm okay like doing activities and stuff when I'm out. Okay, okay. Take care, Angel. Thanks for hanging out. You want to do the Alaska one though, nice and cold? Yeah, I can't really remember. Like, um, we did go into Alaska. We went to 3 cities in Alaska. I'm pretty sure we stopped at them. But they were kind of just like random, like small town kind of things, you know. Um, yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember too much. But I don't think cruises are like super fun for kids unless you're like unless there's like a lot of fun stuff to do on the cruise. You know, there's some pretty like crazy ones with like a lot of like activities and like yeah, I've definitely seen ones with like insane stuff on them. Um, but yeah, so I don't have an urge to go on one now because I feel like if I'm gonna be like taking that much vacation off, like I want to like go somewhere and spend that time in the location, you know? Is he serious citizen now? You're gonna go and you're just gonna play like shuffleboard with the other elderly people. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. For me, it's just not my ideal vacation, you know? I wouldn't want to use my vacation days on that. But yeah, I'm still wanting to go to Hokkaido with my mom this fall. That's the plan. That's the plan. But she's going to Japan like in May. So like I feel weird like planning I feel weird like planning the trip when she still hasn't gone on her her other trip, you know? You don't want to travel solo, but you're solo. You have to be very careful about who you travel with. Like if you travel with a friend, be very careful about who you go with, you know? And if you travel with a partner, it's a very good, in my opinion, very good litmus test on if you're compatible, okay? If you travel with someone, you will know. You will uncover a lot of problems. You will uncover a lot of problems that you might have not realized were problems before. So honestly, it's pretty good, in that sense. But yeah, you should make sure that you're on the same page when you travel with someone. But there's nothing wrong with not wanting to travel on your own. Like I don't personally like traveling on my own. I think it's a bit I find it kind of like boring, you know? I don't like going like I don't like going places on my own, you know? Like I just don't find it that engaging. So I prefer like whenever I'm like I like I sometimes I stop by like Tokyo for like a day and I'm like I usually just like go shopping or something, but like yeah, um it's not that fun for me. Like I would never go on a I don't think I would go on a solo trip. You don't like museums or anything of that nature, and you don't like to party, so what do you do for fun? Just eat. I mean, yeah, eat, and then check out like tourist attractions and stuff like that. Um, and then also like I like seeing like cool places and like as I'm getting older, I do appreciate a nice view. You know, like when I was younger, I'm like I don't really care about like pretty views and stuff, but as I'm older, I do like them more. Or like seeing like cool things, like cool building, cool, you know, that kind of thing, right? Um, that kind of thing, and then like yeah, shopping, eating, stuff like that. You mostly just go with the flow. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, you just need to find the right kind of person because like we would not be able to travel well together in that sense because I'm like I need to plan everything out, you know. Um, like maybe like not on the day that like when I'm actually there when I'm traveling. But I like having stuff planned out beforehand because it kind of stresses me out if I don't. So like you just gotta make sure you're on the right page with people. You went to see like the ruins and stuff in Greece, right? Hercules stuff. Yeah, I did. There's like a whole like yeah, it's like the Acropolis. Yeah. Go see the aurora in Iceland. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't feel strongly about the Northern Lights, but like yeah, I think Iceland has like really pretty views and stuff like that. As I'm older, I think I appreciate more nature stuff, but I also like having like activities to do. You know, um like I like just like I like doing like touristy things for sure. But as long as it's like worth doing, you know. I will say like when I was in Paris and we went up the Eiffel Tower and we waited like 2 hours in line. I don't know if it was worth waiting 2 hours in line. You know, like Eiffel Tower is cool, but like maybe I could have just taken a picture from the bottom. Like definitely, like I feel like maybe should have like booked it in advance. Then it would have been more worth it, you know. But it's like it just really depends. I think I just like the I like the process of traveling as well. I think it's just just like experiencing a new country and just like walking around the streets and then, like seeing all the cool stuff and eating all the different food. I like it. I don't think I like anything in particular really. But yeah, I just need more vacation days so I can go on more vacations, you know? We'll see. We'll see what I decide to travel to next. Hokkaido's first on my list because obviously I need to go. I'm not going to Japan this spring, so it will be over a year since I've gone back. So I should go in the fall. Um, but after that, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Is it gonna be snowy? It depends when I go. It depends. Like we're not sure if we're gonna go in like October or like November, but I think it might be snowy. As it gets into October and definitely in November it'll be snowy. So it might be, yeah. But it is my dream to go in like a onsen and like you go in an onsen like outside and there's like snow. There's like snow and then like you're in a hot onsen. It just like and you're in like like you're in like a nice resort and like there's snow, you know? That's my dream. And then you go inside and you eat like 15 crabs and you eat like lobster, you know? And you eat sushi and it's a great time. And welcome in Fabry, how are you? I hope we're doing well. Yeah, that's the plan. So that but it depends when we can get dog sitting. Um because we have a family friend who dog sits for us, so it really just depends on when they're available to watch after Luca for us. Um because my brother probably won't be able to like he'll either be like working or he'll be in school, so he won't be able to watch my dog all day every day kind of thing, you know? Hot springs, snow, crabs. Yeah, exactly. That's the dream. That's my plan. I just hope my aunt can come with me, but she has started a new job, so I don't know how much vacation she'll have. But I'm like, surely we could just go on like the weekend. Like maybe just take like one day off and go on the weekend, you know? I think that could be doable. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, I have to plan that out. My mom is still like she's still she's going to Japan in like 2 months, so maybe she won't want to plan the second one before she goes already. But it's not like she has to take vacation. Like her only, um, the only thing holding her back for going to Japan a lot is like obviously my dog. My dog is definitely needs a lot of looking after. So we'll see when I can go. But I think I'll be able to get like go like 2 weeks for Japan. Cause like before I was like, oh, I want to go for like a really long time, but then I'm like, what would I do? Like I wouldn't really have that much to do if I go for like a long time. Especially if my family's like, my aunt and uncle will be like working, and you know, there's not much to do in my mom's hometown. To be honest, it is a very small. It's not like super small, but it's still like kind of like a rural Japanese city. There's not like that much exciting stuff to do. And I've obviously like been there many times, so it's not like I have like I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go sightseeing. Like I've been there, like constantly. So it's called Miyazaki. It's not like a big it's not like a it's not like a tiny city, but it's still like it's there's still not that much to do. To be fair, everyone just goes to the mall. Like literally, everyone just goes. There's a huge mall, and it keeps growing and growing and growing, and everyone just goes to the mall because that's like the main thing people have to do. But like the food is so good. Like if you ever go to Japan, like the food in like Kyushu and Hokkaido. Well, I've never been to Hokkaido, so I can only say. Um, but the food in Kyushu is really good. How far away is Tokyo? It's about an hour and a half to 2 hour flight, so it's not close. And there's no Shinkansen. Yeah, all you're doing is eating when you go. That's the way. That's the way. If you go to Japan, just eat a lot of food. It is so good. There's so much good food. The moment you can eat food in your mouth, you could do it. You could do it. Try and eat like 5 meals a day. Just go and gain like 10 pounds. You know. if you didn't gain weight when you went to Japan, there's something wrong. Or maybe we're just walking a lot. Don't know. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of really good food. That's basically all I do when I go to Japan too. We just like go out to eat and get like tons of good food. Like I think a lot of my like when I post on like my Instagram story when I was there, like it's mostly food. Like it's like 90% of it is food. Um, so it's very that's what you gotta do, you know? Good time to use like chilling in the local izakaya and drinking and eating and chilling. That's not weird. Um, I think just having like a moment to just like chill and enjoy the enjoy the life there. And to be fair, obviously like I never experienced like nightlife like in my mom's hometown because there's like nothing to do. But like when I was like hanging out with Holly in Tokyo, we went out in like the evening and it was so lively. Um, it was like so lively. Like I think there's like so much to do in the evening. And yeah, when I went to Osaka, like me and my friend, we went out in the evening to Dotonbori, which is like the main like shopping street with all the street food and stuff like that. And it was like crazy busy at like, you know, like 10 p.m. or whatever. So it was like, I think it would be it's exciting to just like experience some of that um like nightlife, I guess. Like even if you don't go like clubbing or anything like that, like so like there's like izakayas and there's like a lot of like fun restaurants and fun things to do even at night. Um and then like my hairdresser kept saying like Vancouver. He kept saying Vancouver. He's from Osaka, and he kept saying Vancouver is like rural. He was like, "Oh, like this is such a rural city." I'm like, "Is it rural? Like this is one of the biggest cities in Canada." But when you think of, maybe I guess compared to Osaka, yeah, it's rural. Although everything kind of, we don't really have like a good like nightlife. I guess it's not like at like in the evening, like everyone's like walking around, right? Like it's pretty quiet when it gets to nighttime, aside from very like specific areas. Um, yeah, but he was like, "Oh, Vancouver's such a rural country town." I'm like, "Is it?" Like, I think it's a pretty big city, but maybe not. It was funny though. Like I guess when you compare it, it is. But like, it's like the second biggest city in Canada, so it's kind of funny. But Canada is pretty rural, I guess. But yeah, oh, it's still light up. But I think I should head out. I gotta get some food. Gotta eat some good food at my mom's house and see my dog. Um, so I will. Yeah, I think Toronto's the biggest city. It might be around. It might be like similar, but I think Toronto's a bit bigger. But yeah, I think I will head out now. And oh, sorry, pancake. Good timing. Now the pancakes too. I gotta go. But yeah, hope you're doing well. But yeah, um, I will. Yeah, I will go hang out with my family and see my dog. All that stuff. I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, I'll take pictures of the food and Luca, of course. I think Luca's belly fur is growing back. So he's no longer like a shaved belly dog. Um, so I'll try and I think I took some pictures last week and I forgot to post them, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. If I don't see you, then hope you guys take care. If not, I'll see you tomorrow for another stream. And yeah, join the Discord. I'll post pictures of Luca and food in there. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye.